Hold on, real quick. Listen, this is the Gray Area Podcast.
Let's
Let's go.
go.
Yes, MOD, Guru Dane. It's the Gray Area. We got a great guest tonight, man. Friend of mine, friend of the show, friend of ROT. What a mess. Let's go.
For
What's
sure.
going on?
What's
What's
happening
going
with
on,
your
my brother?
players?
Same old shit, bro, man. Thank you for taking the time and just coming to chop with us.
No
Something
doubt.
light, nothing crazy. I'm gonna ask you a couple questions, initial questions, and then man, we just get into a relaxed conversation. You feel me?
No doubt, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate you guys having me.
Yo, you already know. Little
Yeah, man. It's
background, you know what I'm
family.
saying? For anybody who doesn't know, I consider this dude a friend, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Anybody who could sit on the phone with me for 3.5 hours multiple times and listen to my opinions on the world, that's a friend. You know what I'm saying? Straight like
For
that.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. Let's just get into it. Where you from, man? What's going on?
I'm originally from Puerto Rico.
Okay.
And then I moved over to South Florida.
Gotcha.
Palm Beach County.
How
to be
old
more
were you when you
exact.
moved?
Man, I was a youngster, man. I was about 8 years old.
Okay.
And then I would go back. Summers and shit like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Right. Visit
And
family
then
members and whatnot.
yeah. So Puerto
What's it like
Rico,
down there,
South
man?
Florida. What's that?
What's it like in Puerto Rico? I've never been. Like, just break down the element for me. You know what I'm saying?
Man, Puerto Rico, you know what, man? It's a vibe, man. We're like uh it's more free. You know what I'm saying? It's more free. Like your mind is more free. Um the states are more like, you feel like you're being more controlled almost, you know what I'm saying? More, over there you could just, you know what I'm saying, like go outside, pick a guava from a tree and shit. You know what I'm saying? Life is more simple, you know what I'm saying? I mean, there obviously is it got this poverty in it and all that, but you're more free. The mind is more free.
Nah, I hear that. And when the mind is free, the spirit's free. I understand that.
Got them simple
Yeah,
taxes
man.
too. They got them low taxes too.
Oh man, I'm trying to tell you, man.
Everybody's moving there. The wealthy are moving there. They like, I'm going to PR.
Oh, and they killing them too, because then all the prices, everything go up. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's only right though. If y'all gonna be billionaires and millionaires coming through to live down here, then yeah, you're gonna have to.
That's
You know what I'm
fact.
saying? You have to boost the economy around here.
Saying because like a house that used to be like whatever 100 grand or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now it's 200 some.
And also, when these type of people move to PR, they raise the cost of living. So it's like if something was $1, they know that those new people will pay $2, $3. Now everybody got to pay $2, $3. So you got to be careful in
Yeah,
that instance
man.
too, where it's like, yo, you can live here, but don't try to make the local pay 300% more for the fish. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to tell you,
Make so and
man.
so do it because he can afford it, but not the guy that's been living there for generations.
They fucking mad over there too, man. Shit, 25-cent candy $1 now. Oh, they upset.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They ready to go to war.
I believe it. All right, man. So born in Puerto Rico, 8 years old, you moved to South Florida. What parts of
South
Florida?
Florida, Palm Beach. Actually,
Okay.
I went to Miami first. My bad. I went to Miami first. Then I went over to Palm Beach, where most of my years, teenage years, until now. I mean, I'm still here, so um, I was able to, I didn't know no English, no nothing, not even one word.
That's crazy, bro. What was that like? Because you know what? It's funny because I was talking to my wife the other day and I was like, you know what? It must be crazy to preface this, they say that English is one of the hardest languages to learn, right? So it must be crazy if you don't know English. What does it sound like? Because I know when I hear a language I don't know, it sounds like, it's hard to describe it. Like I don't understand what they're saying, but I understand the human tone. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yo, you know what's crazy? I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. It wasn't hard for us. It wasn't hard for us to make that transition, man. But let me tell you some crazy shit that while we were in Puerto Rico, my mother, cousins, grandfather, uncle, all these motherfuckers in the family, we didn't even know that they were from the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? So we get to South Florida, and all of a sudden my mother's speaking English. We look at her like she fucking alien or something. Like, what the fuck is this?
Like, yeah, you know, what is this? What's all this then?
Yo, that shit was wild. But so the transition wasn't so hard because now she was speaking English in the house and shit. We ain't never heard her speak we ain't even hear her say plane or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Bread or nothing.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
But as soon as y'all touch down, it's a different story.
Yeah, man. And her BX accent came out and all that. You
What?
know.
Yo, that's
So
dope. So then you got family in the X then.
yeah, recently the last one that was just there just moved to Tampa, but
Okay.
from then until maybe last year, I've had family up there, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah,
All right, so let me
yeah.
ask you this, man. What was okay? This is usually a typical question I ask. What was your first introduction to hip hop? You know, beat or song, track, movie, whatever. What was the first? What opened the door for you to like, yo, this is crazy, and I got to be a part, or at least I'm a fan as of that point.
That shit. You know what? It started with bass music.
Mm,
South Florida was bass music. You know what
okay.
I'm saying? Um,
Who's any notable artists that we might know?
oh man, Two Live Crew,
Okay,
95 South, 69 Boys.
got you,
You
got you,
know,
got you. Okay,
but most it was Two Live Crew first, and then but it was a lot of bass music, man, and then you had your your like your commercial, Vanilla Ice and
right,
MC
right, right,
Hammer and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
we
The
just
shit,
getting
the
to
shit that was blowing up national type shit.
yeah, right. So we were just getting to know hip hop like that. We didn't know what the fuck we were listening to. Um, but we just knew that, you know what I'm saying, everywhere we passed, every car or whatever was playing the joints. So that was my first. But man, I had a when I moved over to a new spot, man, in Palm Beach where I'm at now, and I knew more English.
Right,
Um, I met my homeboy, man, from Jersey. He had just moved down from Jersey.
New Jerusalem.
Yeah. Shout out to New Jersey, man. I got a lot of family up there too. My son is up there too, man. He just moved back.
All
But
right, that's dope. That's dope. My wife
yeah,
is from New Jersey. Two of my kids was born in New Jersey, so I got ties.
yeah, Jersey, man. But he had yo, that was my real introduction. Other than hearing whatever bass music and shit like that, he was my real introduction to hip hop, man. Yo, he had a drawer. You open that bitch up, it was every tape you could think of. Chronic, Ice Cube, whatever
Mm-hmm.
you wanted, you know what I'm saying, was in there. If there was a rapper called Big Bob, the treacherous one, he was in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, it's crazy
So
because you remember that scene in the Matrix when Neo first sit in the chair and they start downloading all the shit
they
in his
plug him in.
brain. Yo, bro, I could see you just sitting there going through all that shit and just downloading that shit. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Yo, but you know what was dope? It's the take the tape out and unravel the whole cover. You know what I'm saying? And read the whole the insert of the cassette tape and everything.
The credits, man. The credits meant
Yeah,
everything back then, bro.
yeah, because we used to read all that. You know what I'm saying? Who did
Yo,
what label it was, you know, who A&R. So we
The
used to live
physical
it.
experience. That's a fact.
Yeah, even the thank yous and shit. You know what I mean? The shout outs.
right. The thank yous. Yeah, nah, man. It's funny because that's a reoccurring statement with a lot of the people that have been on the show that like there was a time when an artist or a group would drop an album and it wasn't like it was about the whole thing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like you take it out, you put it in, the first track comes on, now you looking at the credits for the first track. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it was a different ritual, and yeah, I feel like that's been lost.
Totally different. Like you said, you read something about track one. You ever see how somebody might have this is dedicated to so and so? They have a little story behind it.
Right,
It's
it
like yeah, the way
means
you
Yeah.
digested it and sat with the
Yeah.
music was yeah, that's a fact.
Sometimes they
nah.
used to have the lyrics printed on that shit. Remember that?
Remember that? Yeah, bro. There was some in the CDs when the CDs started coming out.
Yeah.
You would
Yeah.
get the
Yeah.
booklet
Yeah, the
and
foldouts in the CDs had all type of
yo,
shit. That's a fact.
yo, you know what? Shout out to DMX because I'm pretty sure "It's Dark and Hell Is Hot" had at least hook lyrics on
Oh
that shit.
man, shit, that's a
At
classic
least
too.
hook
That's
lyrics.
whoever got that, man. Hang that bitch on the wall.
Yo, for real, don't even spin that shit no more. Yo, you know what the crazy thing is, man? Is a lot of things that kids won't experience, like our children won't experience, right? I guess depending on how old they are, but they'll never experience having a fucking Discman straight destroy your favorite CD. You know what I'm saying? Straight destroy your favorite CD. It's like, oh man, that was and then what was it? It was the aftershock or some shit to stop the skipping, but that shit never really worked. Yo, y'all
Yeah,
don't have
yeah,
to deal with
yeah,
that. Y'all don't have to
yeah,
deal
You
with
know what's
that.
interesting to that point? It's like now it's like we got to a point with technology. It's like, oh, we could do away, we can get away from the music hum on a vinyl, like that scratchy sound. You don't need that no
But
more. But then people
no,
go,
we
oh,
do
we
need
right.
miss
that.
it. Well, I don't.
But
Well, you
you
know, somebody can
know,
say you need it, you don't need it. But the point is, like, I'm saying is like we in the nostalgia era where it's like people miss it. So it's like now you'll see apps pop up. So, oh, download this app; it'll give your song scratches. Like you could have just had some natural scratch. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
technology would have
yeah,
just gave you a certain sound. We wiped it out, and now people are asking for it.
That's how it always is. Too
yeah.
late.
I mean, it was a different feeling. It was a different feeling, man, because you were more like looking forward and excited to buy the record. You know what I'm saying? That feeling of like, oh shit, this motherfucker about to come out with a CD. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, everybody rushing to the store to go get it. I don't see that excitement anymore. You know what I'm saying? To me, the new wave kind of just music is so like you can get music so easy now that it kind of like diluted that feeling of you know oh, I got to go to the store and get that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for
That
sure.
yeah, that vibe. It was a vibe, man. It really was.
People digest music way too quick these days. You know,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
the
And it was
common
also
thread.
rarer to it was a rarer to come across. Now it's like, oh, to get this effect, to get that sound, to achieve the thing is not as rare. So it's like it's not as worthwhile. Like it's not worth as much. You could say you could argue that, but I think too with the technology, it's like when we hear a beat from the 2000s, a song from the 2000s, oh that's a right, that's a Soldier Boy esque. Like you could kind of like fit the era. You hear it now, it's like oh this is real clean, this is real punchy, this is a beat that's kind of newer. So it's like even with the technology being scratchy or certain analog sounds, it's like it's gone now, but we'll find ways of implementing it in new. And now you paying for it here. So the thing you isolated or you took out kind of had value to you. It had value you didn't even realize, right? And it was innate, and now we're reselling it and repackaging it to people. So it's like it's maybe that's argument for how cool it was in the first place, or how much you liked it, or maybe you liked it more than you thought you did. You know what I mean?
right,
You know what the funny thing
right,
is? It's like a lot of the kids these days are going back. I didn't start going back until I was older. You know what I'm saying? Initially, it was just the shit that I like. When you're young, it's just the shit that you like. And then if you're lucky, you expand your horizons. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of these kids are expanding their horizons earlier than I did because they have way more access. You know what I'm saying? So I guess it comes full circle.
yeah. I mean, I heard shit. I heard my second son the other day bumping Ice Cube Predator.
You see?
I was like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay. Oh, he said, oh, I heard it off of TikTok. I
Yup.
was like, okay.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Damn, shit. All right, so bam, I give him a whole list. I said, you know what I mean? The whole list. I said, here you go. Peep all that shit out.
You know, it's funny you mentioned that social media is bringing a lot of things back. You know what I'm saying? A lot of songs, a lot of older songs. And you know what? Not even just social media, also, movies and shows. I don't know if you guys watch Stranger Things, but the last season, there was this song that came out in the 80s and they played it for this one episode, and the artists, I think they put the song went up 200% or something like that.
Oh yeah, what's her name, man?
Keep running,
Kate Bush. I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
her name is
yeah,
Kate Bush.
yeah.
running
There
that
it is.
road.
Boom.
Yeah, that shit.
Yeah, yeah. That shit was crazy. I think it made her number one or something like that. One of the songs went like back to number one.
Right. Isn't that crazy? The power of social
You know, they
media
played it like 5 times on the show, right? But
in
then it
the
was like it fit
episode.
the show, so
Right.
yeah, in the course of
Yeah,
like the whole season, you might have heard that song like 5 times. So that's a reason why. So it's like imagine you really like this show, and the show means something, right? It has this emotion to the scene, and that song comes up. It's like that tethers the emotions. Like, oh, I really care now. It's like, what was that song? It made
Right.
me feel this way. You know what I
yeah.
mean? So whoever was the really, it shouts to whoever was the director of the
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 music. I
music,
curator,
don't, I
yeah,
don't
the
right?
know if that was
music,
Nah,
yeah.
right because somebody's job is to pick those songs. But it's like,
Right.
and I don't know, Duffer Brothers might have had that in mind. But regardless, it was like they knew that this scene for that, oh, that's gonna be a knocking. You know what I mean? That's gonna be a home run.
right.
Yeah.
And it really
And,
worked out, man. That's the power
and
of music as well.
you know what's fire about that show is that that song right there that's like the whole vibe of the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't hear like no today artists on that joint. You know what I'm saying? Or at least I didn't hear.
Right. Nah, yeah, they kept true to the 80s theme for real.
Right.
I'll agree with that. So yo, let me ask you, are you a movie buff? I know some people don't like movies. Do you like movies and shows and stuff like that?
Yeah, man, I'm into that shit, bro. I'm one of those dudes, bro, that I watch the paper fly in the background that nobody's seen. You know what I'm saying? Because of the somebody turned the
Mm-hmm.
fan on to get the you know what I'm saying, the right shot. You know what I mean? Like I watch it everything. So yeah, I'm definitely a movie dude. I mean, now as far as remembering every scene, some dudes is they got a little whole library in their head that they could just pull the file out quick. I gotta watch the movie again, just you know what I mean? Sometimes, so
Right, right.
yeah.
Nah, I hear you. So let me ask you this. I'm gonna ask you, it's a two-part question. What are you watching now that currently has you engaged?
Invasion, um, off of Apple TV. Apple
Okay, I
TV.
gotta
I
get
got
back with them.
yo Apple TV, man. Let me tell you, I made the jump, and every show I've ever watched, every show I ever watched on that motherfucker, man. That's everyone is top tier.
You seen you
Really?
seen Severance on there? Severance?
Severance, yeah, we seen that. Yup,
That shit is hard, right?
that shit was super hard. That one, we seen
Yeah,
C.
Mose, you
C
gotta see
was
that.
good.
Severance. Nah, y'all saying, damn, all them shits is good? Wait,
All them
C is
shits.
You
the
know what's
shit my
crazy about
man's my
Severance?
man's my man's told me about. C. That's the shit with Jason Momoa.
Yo, that shit, one of a
Yeah,
kind
niggas told
show.
me about that. Really? All right, I'm gonna peep that. I'm gonna peep that.
It got 3 seasons.
You know what I watched on Apple TV? It was the story of the hospitals in Katrina. You ever heard about that shit?
What's that,
About
documentary?
how Nah, it was well. It's a real happening. It's like something at Grady Memorial or something like that. It's a real happening, and there is a documentary, but this is like the actor version of it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, I
And
gotta peep that.
You said it's called what? What is it called?
I think it's something 5 days at Grady Memorial. Bottom line is the storm hit, right? And this building, this massive building, has 2 hospitals in it. It's got the regular emergency room in the bottom, and then the upper floors are like it's a special hospital for like people who have special illnesses or whatever. The storm hit, the power's out in the city, everything's flooded, the generators go down in the hospital. The overall story is about just what these people and these doctors go through. You know what I'm saying? In these 5 days without power, without food, after a certain point in the heat. You know what I'm saying? They're in New Orleans, whatever. Y'all know the
Yeah,
spiel. But
yeah.
a doctor winds up euthanizing like 50 people because they can't take them, they can't transport them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
Right. And like she winds up
It
euthanizing
was
like
probably people
50
on life
people.
support. Life
Yo,
support was
bro,
failing and shit.
people on life support, it got crazy. It got to the point where so everybody bought all the doctors and the staff and shit, they bought their animals. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't want to leave their animals in the house. They don't know when they're coming back. So they brought the animals to the hospital. It get to the point, niggas put down all the animals. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
fuck!
Yo, bro, that shit is crazy. And then,
I
like,
gotta
the
peep
last
that.
episode, you gotta watch that shit. True story, too. The last episode is about, like, the courtroom procedures of, like, you know what I'm saying? She gonna go to jail for all of it. Is this murder? You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one.
A hospital is like the last place you want to lose power, right? It's like
Bro, it's
they
bad.
use need power to keep people alive and shit.
Yo, that's hey, and I'm trying to tell you, man. I mean, not to veer off to another topic, but we talk about hospitals, but you know, what I'm saying like the recent news of or the bombing of the hospitals, you know, what I'm saying over there.
I'm glad you
And
brought that up. I'm glad you brought
yeah,
that up.
yeah.
I had a fucking discourse with some dude in the ROT DM this morning.
Mm.
So I posted some shit about the church being bombed because they bombed. I don't know if you know they bombed the church,
Oh yeah, that's like the third oldest church in the world.
the third oldest church in the world. They leveled
Leveled
because
it out with people
supposedly
in that bitch.
with civilians in it,
Yeah.
Listen, I get into this discourse with this guy. He shares the post and says, "Please don't post anything if you're not going to post the other side of the story." Right?
What's the other side of the story? What's the
Listen,
other side of a church getting bombed?
right,
Oh
Like,
right.
damn, they
You
ain't
know what I'm
going
saying?
back. They ain't going back
yeah,
enough to
that's
understand.
what, yeah.
Bro, so I wind up, you know what I'm saying? And I've been taking the high road lately with people who comment on my shit or jump in the DMs. I've been taking the high road with these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
we could devolve into some treacherous shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
She can get uneasy real quick.
you know what I'm saying? And I'm not even talking about I'm not talking about like that. I'm just talking about verbally. We could get into some treacherous shit and I could say some shit that I don't want to say. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, and look, this nigga got 4 more messages in my shit. I just looked, he got 4 more messages in the
Real quick, I was
ROTDM.
gonna ask you what. So he said you was what was the phrase you used? You said you didn't want to do what?
Do
Get
what?
us some
Me?
treacherous
Yeah.
shit.
No,
I
yeah.
didn't want to devolve into treacherous things.
So at what level, a scale of 1 to 10, or 1 to treacherous? Because you've had some back and forth, like even the Facebook shit. Like you said, you try to be chill about it. Like what level was that? Would you say,
What level was my aggravation?
or just the level of back and forth, like the yo, you go get some pussy, nigga, young.
Oh no, this is another nigga.
But I'm
This
saying
is
like
another. Oh, okay. So
because you've
what
had a
was?
couple. So I'm saying what level from 1
So
to
one was son came on, some 17-year-old nigga came on the shit. Why are you stealing this Kill Bill image? Bam, 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 bam. I'm like, yo, bro, do you own the shit? Nah, you don't own the shit. It's niggas like you, it's people like you that if I'm around you, you're gonna be looking at the fucking floor, bro. So why are you even saying anything? You know what I'm saying? But then I realized, fucking 16-year-old kid. 16-year-old kid. So I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
all he got is pictures of him and his dog. I'm like, yo, bro, listen, man, I ain't even realize that I was going back and forth with you, with somebody your age. What you need to do is go get some pussy, get a car, and you know what I'm saying? Figure your life out, bro. Because then once you acquire these things, you're not gonna give a fuck about what other people do on their profile, right? Still
Right.
going back and forth with him. This one dude, listen, I get it. When it comes to what's going on in the Middle East, I understand. You know what I'm saying? I understand. Tensions are raised. Nobody really knows what's going on. I get it, bro. But to bomb a church is different. If you
Yeah, that shit
believe in
is.
God, if you believe in God and if you believe in any type of higher power and you sent the missiles, you push that button on a church,
Yeah.
nigga, there's a seat in hell for you, bro.
Yeah. Front row.
yeah, I feel like any context, right?
Yeah, I
It's like
don't
you
give a
just hear
fuck.
church is
Like
bombed. It's
this
like
nigga's trying to say, oh, there was a Hamas. There was a Hamas. They intentionally do this. I get that. That's guerrilla warfare. I get that. You know what I'm saying? That's in the book of guerrilla warfare. It's fucked up and war is hell. You know what I'm saying? But to push the button on a church is different, nigga. It's different.
and
Yeah.
also it's like it really don't matter whose side it was. The fact that it happened, whoever did it, yeah, that's
Fuck is
foul.
you talking
It's kind of
about?
like homeboy that went in there and sprayed it. It's like it don't really matter what side you want to be. The point is he did that. You went and sprayed
Bro,
it. So it's like, yeah, Don't really matter what your argument it is. A
It,
church got blown
you
up.
know what
Like,
I'm saying? So the nigga want to keep going. I'm like, yo, do you have kids? You know what I'm saying? Nigga want to keep going back and forth. And then the crazy thing about Instagram is, and the type of nigga that I am, we calm the whole shit down. Cause I was like, yo, bro, the issue is that you think that I don't have sympathy for both sides, and I do. And he shut the fuck up, right? He shut the fuck
Right.
up. Then I go up, and I guess some older messages just started hitting. I had told the nigga, don't tell me what to do on my page, bro. Whatever, fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Then you're gonna say, oh, well, I will tell you. So now I gotta respond to you will tell me. Nigga, you won't tell me nothing, bro.
Shit. You
You
got to
see?
max.
I
You got.
gotta
He putting
respond.
out the new energy. He raising the
You
energy up.
going up now, at what level? Where you at now? Because
You
now
know
you're
what it is?
ascending
You want
to
to know
like a
what it is?
6.
This is what it is. I'm old school. I'm not used to interacting with people like this on the internet. So when
Right.
somebody says something to me, it activates the in-person type of shit. This is the shit I would be saying to these niggas in person. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, I don't
You know
know
what the
how to
problem is
react
with
to the
that though?
internet.
Is like, let's say you got 5 of them now. It's like you're gonna get 5,000 of them one day. It's like we ain't got the
Yeah,
time.
I know.
Get
And
to a
you know
point
what
where
the
it's like,
funny thing
just fuck
is?
you out.
Bro, you know what the funny thing is?
That's the power of social media, though, man. Everybody got
Oh,
an
man.
opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, and whoever don't know what's going on or whatever, one from over here will influence the ones over here that feel the same that or act the same. They don't know what the fuck going on. They're just gonna get together and just bomb on you. You know what I'm saying? The pause on the
Right.
bomb, but you know, just it's social media is crazy, man. I got into some shit early this morning too.
You see? Come
You know what
on,
I'm
man.
saying? And
Tell me what
all I said,
happened, bro. Tell me what happened,
yo,
man. Share
all I
your
said
story, bro.
was, I said, yo, what I say? I said, fuck, I said, America. I said, America, because America's funding some of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
10 B's? 10 B's?
Yo,
10
McDonald's,
B's?
bro, McDonald's is funding some of this. You know what I'm saying? Wow, McDonald's, they giving out
Bro,
free fries this Sunday. Or it was today, my bad, for $1 or some shit like you buy something for $1, give me free fries. They want that money, you know what I'm saying?
all
They
them
want as many
proceeds
people.
go over there.
Right. And so, but I said, America got so much blood in their hands that one day their day is coming. You know what I'm saying? Every,
That's a
every
hard fact,
empire,
though.
every empire got destroyed. You know,
Right,
and they
right.
just, bro. I meant to say just that because I'm looking at the underlying, the backdrop of what's going on. People go back and study 1948 with Israel and Palestine. All them,
Yeah,
that's
man,
what
do
it.
your history. Do
Yeah,
the
you got to
history.
go back, man, and really, really tap in on what's going on. You know what I mean? But and then people just started chiming in on they bypass exact what I said. You know what I mean? They just started talking about some other like what the fuck are you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Like
bro.
you know people are just with that situation. I kind of stay away from like what I'm saying because there's so many motherfuckers out here that are so like you know fuck, not even 50-50 with the shit. They're like 70-30. They don't know shit. Their 30% come from like 5-second videos, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
And
man.
information at least, you know what I'm saying? So I try, I don't try to like argue too much with, what I'm saying, or say anything. I just fuck, man. I gotta walk away from it now. Somebody else that's more on my level of,
Yo, bro. Nah, for
interaction. You
real.
know what
And
I'm
you
saying?
know what? That's what I used to be on, bro. That's what I used to be on. But it's like when I can't, like, you're not gonna, you know what it is? This is what it is. I don't go out of my way to say anything to anybody. I see what niggas is doing that's good for them, whatever. I see where the world is going, shit is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? When somebody goes out of their way to say something to me,
Yeah.
like, you took the time out of your day to start this shit with me, bro. You took the time out of your day to type this message out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You
Right.
don't even know me. You don't even fucking
Right.
know me. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, in the first instance, it's some fucking kid from Europe, right? You know what I'm saying? You have no idea what the fuck time it is. You know what I'm saying? The second instance, it's a dude, he's a DJ from Israel. And it's like he followed the page not too long ago. We followed each other. So it's like there's mutual, you like my page, I like your page. There's a mutual respect there, bro. But don't ever get it twisted that because you follow me on social media that you could imply or attempt to censor anything that I do. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? I gotta answer
Yeah.
back with fire, but at the same time, you don't gotta answer back. You could just say nothing. You know what I'm saying? The higher road is to say nothing. You know?
You know, the best road is to LOL them and be quiet. Because half of those people, if they're trolls, they want a reaction from you. So I'm not gonna give you what you want. I'm just LOL them and forget about you. So that works for 50% of them.
And that's the new era too. You know what I'm saying? People that grew up with the screen in their face. That's something that's a weapon that they have in they, you know what I'm saying, off their tool belt. You know what I'm saying, to throw at you. The troll situation. You know what I mean? It's a card that they play. You know what I mean? It's just like, yeah.
Well, you know, I want to say this real quick. The whole conversation with, like, you see McDonald's siding with different people siding with Israel, and we giving money. It's like, we live in the era now of, like, you got tech moguls and certain companies got more money than whole governments, whole countries, right? Like,
Oh
there's
yeah.
countries that their whole cap, right? Facebook got more than that, or Tesla got more than that. You know what I mean?
Right.
And in a world where it's like you got these new players of huge money, new money, versus,
Yeah.
like, the families, the kings, the oligarchs, the oil tycoons that had money. It's like, I'm sure these guys, there's beef there. You know what I mean? I'm sure there's tensions there. You know,
So what are you saying? Like, are you implying like they're racing each other to fund some shit?
no. So it's like, just in the terms, like, to go back to Mess saying, like, all empires
But
fall.
that's Muggs. Not to cut you off, Jay, but yeah, Muggs, man. Some of that shit is happening in the background too, man, because their name is out there. You know what I'm
That
saying?
shadow
Whoever
funding.
get out
That
there
shadow
first.
funding, right?
Yeah, man.
Right.
My bad, Jay.
No, all good. And to your point of what you were saying was, like, empires fall, right? It's like, I feel like they're like, the old money is trying as hard as they can to keep things together, because they invested, right? Oh, let's go with oil for 30 more years. Let's do this for 30 more years because we invested, our money's in. So you're trying to keep that power as hard as they can. But there's already, we got solar, we got all this new shit happening and new money coming in. It's like, we're gonna have to transition. You know what I mean? But on the flip side, to your point, like you were saying, like, yeah, these guys are racing, two sides racing to control and the most,
Yeah,
equity.
yeah. The central bankers, man. They the ones. You know what I'm saying? They the ones. The hold the key to a lot of this shit too, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, uh, there's some type of agenda. You know what I'm saying? We've been seeing this for what? How many years now? You know what I'm saying? They keep conquering land. Obviously, they want the one world government situation. You know, so it's look at Iran getting in the mix now. They just go ahead and sent out a warning to Israel, talking about, yo, if you don't chill, the whole region about to get out of control. I said, damn, shit. I said,
And you know what the thing about it is, bro? That's fucked up.
World War
It's
Three is
crazy,
in. They
bro.
ain't talking about it. This is it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, they really, and they distracting us with the fucking Jada bullshit and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
All
all
this
that
dumb
shit.
shit.
Right.
Truth be told, I think future history books will be like, yeah, World War III started, in Obama era, right, where he was sending drones to shit, and 9/11, yeah, 9/11 was like right, like, there was this kind of cold area, like this warm up period, yeah, like
Like
we've been in it.
this was the inception, right?
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah, history books will refer to shit before this, yeah, yeah.
Like the shot heard around the world that started the First World War is what you yeah. Yo, bro. It's so crazy, man, because I've been telling people, a lot of people, like people at my job, some people don't realize, like, yo, you think, first of all, Palestine and all of them, they don't have the military. A couple countries, Iran has an air
yeah,
force and they got a
straight
military.
up.
Saudi Arabia got a military, but Palestine in particular, they don't have like much to fight with. You know what I'm saying? When this shit pop off in the Middle East and they really get into it, it's not gonna be bombarding buildings with fucking carpet bombs. They're gonna be walking into schools, bro.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be walking into schools on some radical shit. And listen, that's where we heading. That's where we
That
heading,
shit is
bro.
they're gonna be
You
any
know?
school. You know what I'm saying? Once they go to war with each other, they just pop up to any school.
I'm talking about when the Middle East activates, it's gonna be whoever the allies are, and it's gonna be random, because that's how they move. You think, oh, it's gonna be some shit in Israel. Nah, it's gonna be some shit in London. And then next is gonna be some shit over here. And then it'll be some shit in Canada. And it'll be some shit in whoever showed up to bang, I have a feeling I have a feeling that tensions might decrease, but once they decrease, this shit is gonna turn into like a dirty war. You know what I'm saying? After 9/11, these niggas was doing shit that was considered like dirty war tactics. You remember the bombing in London and all of that?
Yeah, man. Shit,
You know what I'm saying? At the
yo,
grocery, the supermarket.
talk about 9/11. Um, I was doing some work for a nutritional scientist one time, and homie was like, yo, come sit down real quick. I want to show you something. I was like, all right, cool. I sat down, and his phone had before I finish this or start the story. The phone rings, and it was Sylvester Stallone. You know
Oh
what I'm saying?
shit!
Oh, they talking on the speaker. Yeah, just that was his little side note. But they hang up the phone, and he's like, "Yo, I want you to check this out." He shows me a video of 9/11, and this dude, I ain't gonna say his name, but um, the dude killed everything. He was like a Dr. Sebi.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying?
heard you.
Kill everything, cancer, HIV, whatever you got.
He gonna get you right.
All plants and all herbs and all kind of all this. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Yo, he used to get videos and certain, criteria of like some real information, you know what I'm saying? So he had these videos of 9/11 of like the inside hit, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
For some real wild, these videos was wild fucking crazy shit, man. Detonations going off and all, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
just that was my introduction to a lot of this shit too, man, that how the government plays, you know what I'm saying?
Right. They'll fucking orchestrate some shit, and listen, man.
They're and playing the whole shit the fuck out,
Right.
you know. Yeah, shit is wild, man. Shit is down to the point, bro. Even videos to where like scientists of like who created the HIV virus and how it was created. Like these actual doctors, scientists, you know what I'm saying, actually being videotaped and talking to, you know what I mean? Like, how did he get hold of this footage? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But, he introduced me to a lot of this shit, man, and it was a can of worms, At the beginning, it was just like, it was so much information that I was going, like everything was a lie after that. Everything just popped up. I mean, I'm looking at textbooks, school shit, this, that, whatever the fuck it was. It was all, I mean, down to like I threw Jesus Christ off the wall, hanging from the cross, threw him out the house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or with the, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, is it damn? This been a lot of this,
You start to question, man.
yeah,
You start to question everything.
right,
Right, when you learn some shit, that's like when you learn about Council of Nicaea, it's like I can't fuck with this Jesus image shit. I
right.
know about Council, you know what I mean? I feel
For real, bro. It's crazy because I remember Guru put me on to Industry Exposed. Like
oh,
I
the
knew,
documentary shit. Yeah,
remember that
yeah.
shit?
That was
I
years ago.
always knew that was years ago. I always knew that, weird shit was going on. If you read between the lines, it's obvious.
Yeah,
But he put me on to this shit about just like the inner workings of the music industry and MK Ultra and hypnosis and all this shit, and then it segued into Hollywood and yo, you know what? That was one of those times where it was like it was so much information at once that it's like you almost get depressed.
yeah. I did, man. That shit went wild for a
You
little
know what
while.
I'm saying? It's almost depressing. You know,
Bro,
for
to
real, I
add
can
to
relate
that
to that
real
though.
quick is like, so yeah, it's like we was watching some shit and you couldn't believe it because like what? It's like this whole veil dropped, right? It's like fast forward now to learn how 1% deal with taxes. Remember we had this conversation how they doing this and that with lending and making sure they're not paying no taxes. Like, damn, that's fucked up. But it's like, no, that's just what they doing. That's the back door, the veiled knowledge. You know what I mean? There's always this piece of like the shit they not sharing in every industry, in every section. It's like it's always some shit that could be unveiled. So it's like, yeah,
Right.
to your point, yeah, sometimes it's overwhelming.
Yo, man, I gotta read this book called Sapiens. The shit is a bug out.
Just
I'm
the
on,
title alone is wild.
yo, bro, I'm only on the 5th chapter, and it's like it. Ah, man. Even by the 5th chapter, I've come to the conclusion that we are a gift and a curse to this planet. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit goes
In
into,
which I mean, which way? What you?
so this shit goes into like, just like, all right, we, so I'm just gonna, I'll give you this piece that I can remember. Sharks, let's talk about sharks and lions, right? Sharks and lions have evolved over millions of years to become the apex predators that they are, right? And in turn, because they evolved, gazelles evolved and seals evolved to be faster, to have a chance to evade them, because if they didn't, they'd be extinct, right?
Right.
Right.
Homo sapiens have evolved so fast in the scheme of things. We've evolved so fast that there's been no natural checks and balances for our growth. You understand? The planet, these apex predators took so long that the ecosystem has put in place natural checks and balances to keep them from killing all the seals, from killing all the gazelles. So there's a natural balance. So there is a flow of things. We've evolved so fast that there are no checks and balances for us. You know what I'm saying? And because we've
Right.
evolved so fast, we still carry the fear gene. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We still carry the fear gene. So because we're afraid, because we feel fear on a daily basis, we lash out and we do horrible things. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we've progressed at a level that no species has seen. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a gift and a curse. That's just a little bit of the book. That's just what I could remember. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Yo,
So
bro.
with that part, when you said, like you said, there's animals, there's so many examples of like, oh, there's a reason why he has that,
Right.
right? He's got this hammer head because it's the
They
defense
adapt
or
to each
the
other's
right,
predators
the
lifestyle.
surrounding,
Mm-hmm.
right. Well, the environment might have made you that way, or like there was a need in the environment or nature that you needed this change, right?
Right.
This evolution. But humans don't have that. It's like hearing you say that, I'm thinking, well, you know what humans are really good at working, just being drones. We will like we pick up a
Right.
rock, put it down, going to your job 9 to 5. Like you get in a loop
Right.
and you will continue that loop, almost like a computer program. We really good at that. So it's like, how's that possible? Right? We went from Homo sapien ape and just knocking on shit to going, oh, I can be a really good worker, and now we just implemented new systems.
Well,
Like
do you
where'd
know
that
what
go?
happened? Okay, so I'll tell you what happened right now. What happened was language. You know what I'm saying?
Language is big.
What happened was the ability to communicate on a higher level than the Neanderthals. You know what I'm saying? So what the book,
What do you think?
go ahead.
What do you think? What do you think has sparked that? What do you think did that?
So, okay, you have Neanderthals, Denisovans, Homo erectus, um, there's a couple other ones, and then there's Homo sapien, which is who we are. Sapien means smart man, right? Homo erectus means erect man, standing straight up.
Right.
You know what I'm
Straight
saying?
up.
So it's like, I feel like a lot of it is evolution, but then you got to also figure like this. The dude was saying that at a certain point, we were living. So Homo is the genus. Sapien, Neanderthal, Denisovan is the subsection. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
it's like we were living with a bunch of different subsections of human species at one point. You had certain human species that went extinct because they would only forage around the camp. You know what I'm saying? They would only make tools with what they found in their immediate radius. Then you had other forms of people who would venture 250 miles from where they are originally from and scale a mountain to get a certain piece of slate that would be good for hunting bigger game. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So to answer your question, I believe that it at a certain point, certain species separated and started to understand that you need to venture out to survive. You know what I'm saying?
Have you also heard the theory of like they might have found mushrooms, like some old
Oh, well, so listen, I believe that. A lot of people don't believe in the stoned ape theory. I believe two things saved us from extinction. And this is how, all right. So you remember when I texted you that night? I was at that show and I was telling you all this shit about back then. there was a certain point on the planet when there was only 1,280 humans able to reproduce around the whole planet.
Damn.
1,280 people able to reproduce, right? There's 117. This was a million years ago, right? And that lasted, it went on, 1,280 people went on for 117,000 years. You know what I'm saying? When you think about shit like that on that time scale, that the human race was dwindled down to 1,280 people able to reproduce for over 100,000 years. And we're here today talking on a podcast is crazy, bro. They say that the only thing that saved us was mastering fire.
And living to 600 years. Them motherfuckers, they had to be living to 700 years or something.
Come on, man. And then you know what? From there it goes on, you know, whatever you choose to believe. But if that is if that is to be believed, then yeah, man, this shit is, we are a drop in the bucket, but we are also the bucket at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, at the end of the day, I wish for nothing but peace in the Middle East. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Real talk.
Right.
Mess, you sent some joints. We about to get into some.
For sure.
What do you want to start with, bro?
Man, I sent you actually a little bit of everything as far as the growth of Mess, man. I think No Curveball. No Curveball was actually off my very first mixtape that I've ever done in my life.
I appreciate you sent it like that so we could witness the progress and the excellence. You know what I'm saying? Right. So yeah, we're gonna start with No Curveball. Tell me about your first mixtape while the song loads.
First mixtape was called I had a series called Long Verses. So this very first one was called Long Verses with Heroin. And that was just you know, I was a drug addict for 15 years. So
okay. I know that, but you know,
right.
we spoke about that, you know.
Right. So I kind of like in that album, I went, you know, kind of like, you know, touch base a little bit on those stories.
Right.
But really, man, yeah, you know, I got back into the music, man, and you know, I told this story a lot when I got back into it from you know, picking myself back up. You know, I ain't know who was what or who was who. I ain't know who Drake was. I ain't know what was going on. You know what I'm saying? If I hopped in the whip and whatever song they were playing is what I heard. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't digging for no files, for nothing, you know, who was hot or who was new. So when I got back into it, you know, these are just records that I was kind of like just
this is fresh. This is you fresh on the scene.
Yeah, fresh on the scene, yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
No Curveball. What a mess.
Yeah.
Gray area.
Brace yourself while corporate America tries to sell us its wretched thing.
Yeah, I was on that corner, underneath the bridge, with needles in my arms. Think about my kids. What a piece of shit. I had to change quick, but that boy had me lit. Fuck 5 bags, nigga. I'm doing 6. That's the only way to live when you dabble in that shit. I travel with the 9 and rob you for your chips. I always ran solo, but CMF the click. Might have cracked a smile, but ain't nothing funny. I don't trust no niggas, I don't trust no bitch. There's bones in that backyard, niggas try to snatch my grip. Yeah, it's Palm Beach County to the day that I die. I want my dick licked, I guess I'm a fly. Fuck a quick pick, got that money membership. Jumped up out the bush before Sega Genesis. The 40 Glock chillin' in that damn handkerchief. 2 shots in the smell, ain't no devils in hell. Ski mask in the trunk pump, 2 fingers in your bitch belly, talking about lump sums. Light up that fire, coke in the nose will have a bitch doing devilish things. You broke talking rich, I remember them days. Demons in the front yard, all around was great. I ain't changed, but I changed. One love to all my enemies. Ain't no curveball ever change me. Yeah, get your money up, you flexing with them corny niggas.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That was produced by Johnson, man. He wasn't a part of the crew just yet, the Water Gang crew. I got a crew called Water Gang. He wasn't a part of that crew then.
Shout out to the
But
gang.
yeah, to the gang, man. Johnson, man. So he's an incredible producer from the Netherlands, man. Plays all types of instruments, guitar, all that. He's on the new album about to drop too, man. He's incredible, man. He was produced by Johnson, man.
Let me tell you something,
And
man.
that
Whew.
that lion was my trademark. So if you hear that line, you know that it's Whata Mess coming in. You know what I'm talking about?
Right. That's the signature right
Before
there.
before the one that I do now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm my bad. What were you gonna say, Muggs?
Nah, man. I'm just, that's dope, bro. That was a fire track, and for that to be off your first effort, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy, bro. That was fire. That was heat.
That was the first song. That was the first song back.
Wow. Nah,
Ever.
straight like that. Straight like that. For those who
Yeah.
don't know, ROT was introduced to Whata Mess from Yellow Balaclava, YB. Shout out to Birmingham, UK.
The homie.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. And I remember YB, we was putting a tape together, and YB was like, yo, you got to get on the track with this dude. And I'm like, all right, man, send him through. Because, I work with pretty much anybody. I don't care. I'm like, all right, send it through. I heard this shit, and I'm like, nah. First off, this nigga's different. There's nobody that sounds like him. There's nobody that sounds like you. I can't think of anybody.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
You
yeah,
know
I
what
get
I'm
that
saying?
a lot. Yeah.
Secondly, the song structure is everything that you could want, right? The way you structure your songs is everything that a listener wants. You feel me? Thirdly,
Right.
the bars. You know what I'm saying? The skill with the bars. You feel me? High level. You know what I'm saying? And then you
Salute,
add,
my brother. Salute.
listen, I got more, bro. The fourth leg of that is that you add the human condition into it. You know what I'm saying? And the pain. Because you can have all three. You can have all three of those, right? But it might not land without the pain. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like when I heard that, I'm like, yeah, you already know. And the rest is history, bro. The rest is history. For those who don't know, this man has had me on pretty much every album since that. I'm on that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a blessing, bro. I appreciate every time, you know what I'm saying, we get to collab on something, man. That's why this episode is super special, because we have a relationship. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You feel me?
Sure.
But yeah, bro, that was a banger, man. That was a banger.
Yeah, it's not, when you talk to different other artists, or so you you kind of just do business with them and then move forward. You know what I mean? You never have like it's just one of the few you build a relationship with.
For sure.
And Muggs is definitely someone that I've built with, and tell you an extension of that, man. Once Yellow introduced me to Muggs, the whole kit came with it after that. You know what I'm saying? And I got tuned in. I actually still bump your album, your EP, the last EP that you dropped.
Mm-hmm. Yo, you know what? Listen,
salute.
Straight like that.
Which one you talking about?
Everybody got to go and tap.
The one that you got like
Guru.
your hand in, you know what I'm saying? Like your hand in your face, you know what I'm saying? Like kind of like
as is.
Put your hand up, you know what I'm saying?
As is, okay, as is. The shit I just dropped.
Pretty sure it's as is, yeah.
Okay.
But go tap in with Guru. You understand? We ROT, but we also solo artists at the same time. And yeah, man, you're not gonna hear this is Guru's another man. Yo, there's nobody sound like him. There's nobody sound like him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that's
It'd be crazy if we do our own spotlights. We might do our own spotlights, bro. We can go plug studio with the tape. That's a fact.
You got to, bro. You
ask you questions. That's a fact.
Yeah, you got to. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, man.
Because now, listen, we need to know more about Muggs. One of my favorite things he's ever said in a for an interview or some written up we did. You said you had some toy shit you used to play the mixtapes off of and try to rap off them shit. Is that how you record your first song or some shit as a kid?
Yeah, bro. So what had happened was like, so there's two things that had happened. I had a Teddy Ruxpin. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's what it was. Yeah.
And I used to put
Oh
I
shit.
used to put this fucking reggae tape. So let me preface that. I grew up in the thrift store. You know what I'm saying? So my mom would go to the thrift store, she would get whatever she liked, and then they got a section for kids. So there was always some you could find a gem in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I found a
Oh,
Teddy
facts.
Ruxpin. I had a Teddy Ruxpin, and I had my mom had a Walkman, and when she bought the Walkman, it came with a tape in it already, and the tape was a reggae tape, and the artist's name was Bam Bam Tiger. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him. I don't know how popular the nigga was. Bam Bam
Nah, but
Tiger.
I'm about to pull up on him now though.
Yo,
Bam
bro.
bam. He might make it to the next. He might be on the next bar. He might be on the next mess
Yo,
Muggs
you
record,
know what
right?
I'm
That
saying?
mug started like bam bam. Let's
Yo,
go.
bro, and I just
Matter
remember,
of fact, we gonna call it Bam Bam Tiger. That's gonna be the
yo,
name of the
let's
song.
do it. Let's do it. You feel me? I just
Straight
remember
up.
playing that shit, playing it until the tape eventually worn out and the Ruxpin stopped working. And then another example is just, like a good example of me starting to really get into my own. And I wasn't, this is like not even, I can't even say getting into my own because this is like the inception of me writing, downloading instrumentals and shit like that. Like, this is another era that some of these kids missed because there was a time when you couldn't just go, okay, let me say this. There was a time when YouTube didn't exist. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There was a time when BeatStars didn't exist. There were only a couple websites and SoundClick.
Yeah, SoundClick. Yeah, I
I
remember
feel
that
like
shit.
SoundClick
That
was
shit's
one of
still
them.
around.
Yeah, of course. That was
Y'all
one of the.
remember mp3.com or something like that?
Yup.
It was kind of like a Bandcamp back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
It
Mm-hmm.
was like the first like edition of Bandcamp. You know what I'm saying? That I'm not sure if it was if you pay or not. I can't remember that far, but you could upload your records, you know what I'm saying, the pictures and all that.
Yup.
Um,
Shit's
that
crazy,
was like when
man.
like AOL was around and shit.
It was
Yo.
free, like it was peer to peer. Like I would upload my shit, somebody else could download it
Yeah,
for
I
free
feel
type
like I
shit.
feel like what he's
Yeah,
talking about was like
yeah.
the
It was like the
message
first
board.
Bandcamp, bro.
It was like a big message board. You know what I'm saying? Like almost like a Reddit, like you know what I'm saying? Almost like a Reddit space. I feel like.
Yeah, because the message blogs opened up to the blogs, right?
Right.
To the websites and the blogs. Like without the message board, you wouldn't have hip hop blogs, man. That's a fact.
That shit is crazy, bro. But
Yeah.
I remember just downloading instrumentals, rapping on shit. You feel me? But it's let me ask you this: when did you know? Because okay, all lyrical rappers, if you a lyrical rapper and you really spit pain, you know that when you step into a room, and no offense to any other niggas, you know that when you step into a room, you're gonna be nicer than 90% of that room. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When did you realize, what was your moment when you was like, yo, pretty much every room I step in, I'm gonna be one of the shining stars in there?
I think that I understood music a little better than them. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying?
how so?
Um, I knew how to get into different pockets and use different words. You know, I wouldn't say I'm like the most craziest lyricist. You know what I'm saying? I speak on truth on my story. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And I don't try to be. You know, I think I'm still growing as an artist. Sometimes I might do a rhyme scheme and I'd be like, damn, you know what? I ain't never used that before. You know what I'm saying? And it shows a little
Right.
bit of growth. You know, they say the 10,000 hour situation. You know,
For
it starts to
sure.
open up doors. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, absolutely.
But I think that in the past when I stepped in the room with dudes is that I understood how to write to the beat, you know, how to get kind of like my 16s, I would break them in four. You know what I'm saying? Four, 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 four. You know what I'm saying? And just, pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Just I'm a Libra, bro. Libras are you know what I'm saying, like musically inclined. You know what I mean? It's like in their DNA. You know what I mean? It's a software we were born with.
Right, right.
So
You
it's just something, you
understand.
know.
You could read the code. You see through like in the Matrix. You see the code type shit.
Right, you know what I'm saying, right away. You know what I mean? So unless the, you know, I mean, I've been, you know, shout out to everyone ever, you know, trying to make us, you know, music, but I've been saying some super duper whack shit before. You know what I'm saying? So
Right, right.
you know, I can't write to that shit. You know what I'm
How do
saying?
you?
Nah,
Let me ask
man.
you this. I'm glad you brought that up. How do you handle a situation where a producer or MC will send you something and it's like, yeah, nah, I can't do that, because if I do that, not only is it a bad song, it's like that's gonna bring me down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
How do you handle those situations? 'Cause listen, let's be honest, bro. Let's be honest. Number one, not everybody's cut out for this shit, and number two, not everybody is at their potential yet. You know what I'm saying? So how do you
right.
deal with situations like that?
Nah, I'm just upfront.
Right.
I
That's the
wish
best way
I,
to
you know,
be.
yeah, I'm upfront. I'd be like, yo, man, you know, this ain't really my lane. And before they even like, you know, we even get into working together, I let them know off the rip. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, you know, don't expect, you know, to get you know, some shit that, you know what I'm saying, the masses is you know, sounding like right now. I just, you know, I'm a completely different artist. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, I harmonize behind my shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, I do different little things, man. You know, that sound a lot different from what's going on.
You got your own stamp.
Um, yeah, you know what I'm saying, and I just tell them straight up, bro. I mean, and I will hope that, you know, and I know for a fact sometimes, you know what I'm saying, if I ever sent the verse back and it didn't fit the record, you know what I'm saying, because I felt how I felt with it, and I sent it back, and I tell you, yo, you know, if you ain't digging it, bro, da 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 da, you know what I'm saying? I'll write a new one, and we go from there. And then
Right.
I'll hear the record, and I'm not on the record. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, oh
Right.
shit, you know what I'm saying? He
Yeah,
ain't there. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah. The
Just be
slimy
straight
shit.
up. You know what
The
I'm talking
slimy
about? You know what I'm
shit.
saying? Like,
Nah, for real.
right, nigga. Like we grown motherfucking men, my nigga. Like if
Right.
you don't like it, just say you don't like it, and we move on. I mean, it hurt the relationship more for you doing that than just being straight up. You know what I'm saying?
Communication.
Uh,
Communication is the
right. Just
lesson
be like,
here.
yo, I wasn't digging it, bro. You know, so forth and so forth. I'd be like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you want me to write another one, I will. Then if not, then, you know, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? The next record will be the next record, man. Sometimes, you know, in music, bro, not everyone is a home run. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's a fact. And you know what? I feel like I've got more mediocre songs than I do bangers or classic songs, but I do got classic songs. And as long as you got some classic songs, you could build on that. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
to speak to what you were saying, I can attest to that. Because first of all, every beat you ever sent me was fire. First off, I'll say that. And number two, with every beat, there's a message like, yo, if you don't like it, I could send you these three more. Or you already sent 5 beats and you told me to pick one. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I can attest to the professionalism on your end.
Right. And I always send a preview back before I release the record. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, yo, listen to the track. If you like it, you know what I'm saying, I'll go with it. You know what I'm saying? There's times where you know, motherfuckers don't hit me and they release the record and they'll move my verse half a bar over. I'm like, I'm signing off, and I'm like, oh man, damn. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
And it's like,
So
you know
you
what?
know.
I try not to be paranoid. I try not to be a paranoid person. But at what point is this sabotage? You feel me? Like
Right.
if you offset my shit so much that it's noticeable, why would you do that? You
It
know?
should be horrible, man. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
man.
We've
saying?
been there.
I
That's a
noticed the
fact.
games they
We've been
play.
there all day.
I noticed the
Yeah,
games they play.
yeah.
You know?
Sometimes you just rocking in a pocket, like you in a pocket that they might not understand. Like sometimes it's innocent, but other times like, what you doing, man?
Right, you know? But it's
Right.
right, man.
Right.
Shout out to the
So
haters,
and
man. Shout out to the detractors.
hey, yo, man, and I was on records with like some pretty big names as far as, you know what I'm saying, the swimming pool that we swimming in, you know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
And uh and bro, I'm like, damn shit, man. Like you know, it doesn't open up that extension of the door. You know what I'm saying? That door doesn't, because they hear it and they be like, oh, this motherfucker, what happened with him? You know what I'm saying?
Right. He went crazy on this shit. The nigga bought
You
like,
know,
yo, it's, you know what it is, man? I feel like a lot of it's grounded in insecurity. There's another topic that we've discussed a bunch on this show, man. The insecurity of artists. It's like, yo, if you like something that I do, or you perceive that I might be ahead of you in whatever lane in life, like, pay homage, bro. Pay homage, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I like it, I'ma like it, man. I'ma comment on that shit because I like it. You know what I'm saying? Because
right,
I
right,
come from the days of an individual. You know what I'm saying? When I was a
yeah,
kid, they told niggas to lead and not to follow. You feel me?
right,
So
yeah, man. I mean, truthfully, I don't seen so much death in my life, bro. I don't seen so much gory shit. I don't been through so many, traumatic, what I'm saying,
real life
a lot
shit
of
though.
trauma, a lot, yeah, you know what I'm saying, a lot of, um, a loud, real motherfucker shit, you know what I'm saying,
Hell yeah.
and uh, once once you're able to distance yourself from that, because you either woke up or, what I'm saying, got a little older, you know, got tired of being tired, them stories, you know what I'm saying? Um, you start, you really want people to win, you know what I'm saying? Like there's no hate in my blood, even when I was, what I'm saying, in tune into, what I'm saying, the street life, Um, it's realism, man. That's just inside you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I hear that.
But seeing all these different things, man, I really do, bro. I really do, man. I really want you to win. I really want you to succeed. I want you to, what I'm saying, to get it. You know what I mean? If you don't get it, I want you to find it. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm,
and push forward. You know what I mean? And all that, because, bro, I've been in the brinks of death. You know what I'm saying?
right.
I've seen people, go to sleep next to me, wake up, what I'm saying, dead. You know what I mean? The next day they don't get to live no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I appreciate it, man. I appreciate life and the struggle of someone,
You
the
appreciate
grind. You know
somebody
what I'm saying?
reaching. You appreciate somebody making the reach.
Big salute to you, my G.
Yeah, man.
Real
Yeah,
talk,
bro.
bro. It means a lot, man. And you know what? The issue is that not everybody has the view of the world that you do. You know what I'm saying? And
Right,
a lot of people would rather block would rather attempt to block somebody else's blessings, you feel me? To try to get that light, but that's not how this shit works. That's not how the energy is transferred. You know what I'm saying?
Real
right.
talk. If
You
you
know,
if you generally good at something, it's gonna pop. If you want the best for people, like you want the best for yourself, and you got that skill, it be people that don't have the skill and aren't confident in what they can give to the world. That's why they try to block a blessing. They try to hate. It's like, bro, why don't you focus on you?
Right.
right,
No?
right, man. And I always say, man, those people ain't never been through enough. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
They life, you know, it's been either silver spoons or, they've always had, what I'm saying,
You just ain't seen enough.
they always have. They've
Right.
always, yeah, they ain't seen it, they ain't experienced enough, you know what I'm saying? Because if they did, bro, it'd be a whole different story, man. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like, yo, okay, I get it, man. There's a bunch of couch potatoes too out here, you
Yo, that's a fact.
know?
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? They want the wins with, from the couch, you know what I'm saying?
Right. They with no effort. With no effort, you
With no
know?
effort at all, man. You know what I'm saying? I see it all the time, bro. I see it
Shit.
all the time, man.
I think back,
And
I've known you for like 5 years already.
yeah, from the beginning, actually, man.
You know
Right
what
when
I'm
I
saying?
kind of tapped back in, you know what I'm saying? With the music.
As a matter of fact, I'm at my desk right now. I could go into this box. I got right here. I got some Saints on Swivel tapes. I got some long range dog tags. I got some long range physicals. But then what I do have also, I got long verses with art. Yellow Balaclava
Oh
and
yeah,
Whata Mess canister CD.
yeah,
Let me tell y'all something.
yeah.
This right here is a collectible item. I got 2 of these. He gave me 2 of these. Yeah, bro.
Ah,
And I
dope,
hold
man.
them down, bro. I hold them down for sure. You know what I'm saying? Yep.
Yeah,
Long
I got a
verses
few
with
too,
art.
man.
Fire,
I gotta
kid.
definitely, I got them in the storage, man. But I don't want to take them out. I actually gave my girl one of the tin cans. That's what she holds her chronic and shit, man. That she puts it in. So
Shit. Libations and shit like that. I hear that, kid.
yeah, she puts it in there, man, and you know what I'm saying.
Oh man.
So, but
So
that
listen,
record, it was fun to
aside
do
from
that
music,
record,
man,
man.
aside from music, um, you've had some turmoil in your life, but let's talk about how
Right.
you let's talk about how you turned it around, man, because you done a complete turnaround. You know what I'm saying? From the days which we've discussed. You know what I'm saying? You've done a complete turnaround. So tell me what that was like, how you found the strength to really the strength and the motivation to, you know what I'm saying, to completely switch your situation.
Right. Shit, man. My family, there's a lot of us that battled, you know what I'm saying, a lot of, drug issues. And it was kind of like that, you fall into the, family curse, traditional
Mm-hmm.
curse, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No,
Um,
for real. I've
but,
seen it with my own family. I've
nah,
seen it with
man.
my own family.
Yeah. I, honestly, bro, I woke up one day at a trailer park on the trailer. I seen just a bunch of people just on the floor, this, that, but I didn't know how the fuck I got there, who was what, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it was just one of those days, man, that it was just like, you know what, I had enough, you know what I'm saying? I can't do this no more.
Oh man,
You know what I'm saying?
I've had some of those days
Um,
myself. I've experienced a couple of those days myself.
bro, when I got out the house, that house maybe like 6 in the morning, 6:30, around that time. And I walked, bro, no lie, bro. I walked like 15 to like 18 miles
God damn.
to the downtown library. I went in, I spoke to the receptionist in the front. I said, yo, this is my problem, this is my situation. She's like, oh yeah, no problem. I guess everybody must go there, you know what I'm saying, for help. You know, because she already had like the body language, like, oh yeah, I got you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No worry. Be right back. She come back with a stack of papers. She's like, yeah, call these numbers. There's a bunch, there's people around the county that, you know what I'm saying, got programs, shit. So the very first number I called, man, I was like, yo, do. Man, they came and scooped me up right away, right there, bam. And I entered the program.
Mm.
Man, and I to this day I still pop up over there, man, and you know what I'm saying, chop it up with those individuals, man, and they helped me out, man. They gave me my life back, you know.
Wow.
It was a struggle. I ain't gonna say, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? Completely changed. But the dope thing about them is that they were very strict. They had to
Okay.
have full, complete control of everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they did the rest. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and I never looked back. I never looked back, man. Once I got out of that.
That's
Um,
amazing, brother. That's amazing. And you know what? Yeah, I'm fortunate to know you and I'm fortunate to call you a friend. And yeah, I appreciate the fact that you found it, you found the strength. You found the strength. Because I have friends, man. I have friends that unfortunately couldn't find that strength and they no longer here. So it's like, yeah, man.
yeah,
I know the struggle firsthand because I witnessed it firsthand. And yeah, bro, to break that grip is damn near impossible, dog. So salute to you, bro.
right,
Straight like that.
right, man.
My
Yeah,
guy too. Also, real quick to add to that, real quick is like, yo, the music is high level, right? Like the caliber of music is so dope. It's like you now can motivate other people that might have been in certain situations, right? So now it's like, yo, you pulled yourself out, right? We've known people that haven't been able to pull themselves out, but you become like, you know what I mean? Like do you see that happening? Where it's like there's other people where it might be going through a certain time that you've gone through years ago, but now it's like, yo, listen, I've been there. You could kind of share that wisdom with other people.
Oh yeah, every day, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, the city I live in now, it's, you know, if you Google it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if it is now, you know, but at some point, you know what I'm saying, it was one of the worst cities in the nation. You know what I'm saying? And the whole states. It was like top 10 and shit. You know what I'm saying? So and there's two cities in this county that you know, up there, you know, but you go outside, bro, it's you walking into that, you know what I'm saying? You steadily having conversations with somebody about, you know, something, you know what I mean? And now you cleaned up and they don't know you, they look at you like, you know, you don't know what's going on, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Like, how do you
But
know the struggle?
right, so but once you start speaking to them, you know what I'm saying? You know, I go outside, I go to the courts, you know what I'm saying? I normally try to um talk to the younger ones, the older ones, you know what I'm saying? They're a little harder to get to, and they've been, you know, deep in the game already, so they might not, you know, be too interested in hearing you. Um, but I try to get to the younger ones, that it's like their first rodeo, you know what I'm saying, of things, you know what I'm saying, that you know, because they don't have the experience yet underneath their belt of what's gonna happen or what could happen, or you know what I'm saying. So I try to get to them. I try to get to them before, you know, anyone.
Right. Right. And you know, influence like that is so powerful because it's like, even if they don't retain 100% of what you're saying, there's always that chance that they'll be in a situation that might be a negative situation, and your voice or something that you said will pop into their head, and that will trigger a decision in the right
Facts,
direction. You know what I'm saying?
facts. Yeah, I get those calls because I get on my number. You know what I'm talking about? I get those calls. Like, they be like, "Yo, man, Mess, yo, appreciate you. You know what I'm saying, big homie. You know, for the words and encouragement and all that, man.
Right. And the
So
positive
it's dope.
energy.
So, yeah,
You know
it's
what's
dope,
dope
man.
is I
It's
just
dope.
realized this, bro. Your name is What a Mess, but you were a mess. Like, you're not a mess now. You 360. Like that. That just bumped me in the head. Like, you what a mess. Like, so it's like if I'm a young cat that's going through this, like I could go hit up Mess and be like, oh, you know what I mean? If nothing else, it's like I might not listen, but you become the example of, oh, it don't have to be that way. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Not only did this dude change his
right.
clean his shit up, he's successful in a bunch of shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Right. For sure.
Yeah, man. It actually, you know, What a Mess is a true story. It's a true story. You know what I'm saying? The name is real. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we got to hear this
It
one.
was actually, yeah, it was actually given to me. You know what I'm saying? I lived in a Spanish neighborhood for years, and I was I was the one. I ain't gonna get too deep, you know what I mean? But I used to get contracted through the neighborhood to do a lot of things. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So in Spanish, they used to call me What a Mess in Spanish. You know what I'm saying?
how
So
do you how do you how do you say
they,
it? How does it sound in Spanish?
yeah, they used to say "que revolú," you know what I mean? "Que revolú," you know what I mean? So when I got back into to everything, because the name before What a Mess used to be Smoking Barrels,
Mm, okay.
and
We don't need no
I hadn't
explanation on
have
that.
right, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I haven't used that name in so long that I was just like, you know what, let me just redo it. And I was, you know what, man, shit, this is what they call me out here, man. So let me just switch it. You know, What a Mess. There it is. Boom. And in real life, man, I'm a bug out. You know what I'm saying? I'm you know, so you know, the name still fits. You know what I'm
There's a method to your madness.
saying?
It's
Yeah,
definitely dope.
man.
The
And
story is dope.
so
Dope
it's
artistry, all that facts.
yeah, man. So it's dope, man. You know, I still run into a lot of these people too, man, and we hug each other. You know what I'm saying? When we see each other, because we experienced a lot of pain together and real tears, you know what I'm saying?
You went through the
Real
trenches
tears
with some of these people.
of yeah, of anguish, you know what I'm saying? And just, you know, feeling defeated, man, you know what I'm saying? And to and a lot of people, bro, I'm talking about a lot, man. I mean a lot, bro, dead, you know what I'm saying? Not coming back, you know, so um you know, we see these people and, you know, so we hug each other, man, and sometimes we shed a tear together, man, because, you know, we still we're scarred, man. We're deeply scarred people. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Now I hear that, man. And it's like it's also a form of giving thanks, you know what I'm saying? Because, in remembrance of the people we lost, it's hard to see somebody that you went through trauma with, knowing that there might have been 2 or 3 other people that was going through that same trauma with y'all that ain't there no more. You know what I'm saying? So I get
Right.
that, bro. I get that. And listen, man, you doing
Yeah.
the work for the people, dog. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Salute, my brother.
nah, that's what it's about, man. That's what it's about. If I believe that if somebody is in a position, like if you in a position mentally, however it be, to give somebody some good words, you should do that. If you can. If you can. Some of us we not in the position to do that, to give somebody some good words. You know what I'm saying? But listen, if you can do it because when you transfer that energy, it means something. And that's another thing, man.
Right.
As I get older, I'm starting to really believe in just the fact that energy is everything. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
true. Yeah.
It's everything. I remember we was in the studio with Scene 5 talking about life and death, and Guru was just talking like, the topic was what happens, where do we go, right? And he said something that made me think, like, on a scientific level, if we're made up of atoms, then we're all energy. If everything around us is made up of
Yeah.
atoms, then everything around us is energy. So
Everything.
naturally, energy should transcend, right? It's
Right.
like but yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's the human condition, bro. It's the human condition. It's the
Yeah,
moral
man.
code.
Shit. I mean, our heart pump a frequency that where you can feel that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you ever pass somebody and you feel their energy. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And you'd be like, oh man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know about anybody else. I'm really tapped in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But sometimes I'll feel your frequency. You know what I'm saying? The heart pump like frequency like 5 feet. You know what I'm saying?
Right, that's
So
what your aura is.
it's
Your aura projects like
yeah,
6 feet
yeah,
above you,
yeah.
the sides of you. You know what I mean? So if somebody's tight
Right.
and they
I
got bad
feel it.
energy, yeah, they can literally give that energy to you. You know what I mean? But I've been in like
Right,
we've done
man.
certain shit where it'd be like me and Mug sitting somewhere doing a show or something, and I'm like, okay, we having the same experience, but I'm sitting on this chair in the left, you sitting on that chair in the right. It's like it's the same experience, but you getting it differently, right? Like even from your perception, your vantage point is different in the same you know what I mean, the same experience, but the vantage point is different. You know what I mean? So it's like the same shit with the energy, maybe. Like we got the same energy. It's just fractionalized in all three of us. And then when it's over,
Right.
it's gonna unify again.
It's gonna unify
Yeah.
again, man. And when he said that shit, it's like
That's dope though.
it made me really think, man. It made me really think, you know what I'm saying? And I've always been a person who struggles with the idea that consciousness will cease to exist for me one day. You know what I'm saying? And I feel we all do. We all do, right? We all do.
Right. Right.
But as you get older, and the more research I do about the planet and how old it is and how many people have been on the face of this earth since mankind decided to stand up straight.
Man, billions.
It's astonishing, bro. It's astonishing.
Yeah, billions.
You think about the fact that Shakespeare and all of the kings of England and fucking Leonidas 300, Shaka Zulu, all of this shit, all of these people are still we're still in the same bracket with them. We look at that shit like it's ancient history, but it hasn't been enough time yet. It hasn't even been 1,000 years.
Right, in the grand
Right.
scheme of it, it's like it's been the same. If you look like the world clock, right, the whole world clock, if you put on one clock, it's been like a minute.
It's been a
It's
minute,
been like
bro.
a few minutes since that happened, right?
Well,
It
how
hasn't
about
been an
this?
hour.
It
No.
hasn't even. If you let Neil
Right,
deGrasse
right, right.
Tyson tell you that, if you let Neil deGrasse Tyson tell you it, and he puts the birth of the universe on a 12-month cosmic calendar, everything that humankind has accomplished happened in the last couple minutes of the last day.
Yeah,
You know what
that
I'm
shit is
saying?
mind blowing, right? And saying how you can able to, you
Right.
know,
So it's like when you think about that,
how they can cover that, how they can cover that, you know what I'm saying, that information by just, the reprogramming you, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, man, and it's like, Okay, how about this? They can tell who lived and what animals and dinosaurs and eons and extinctions, all because of the compacted earth. When they dig, they see certain lines in the earth. Like, let's say you were to,
Oh yeah,
when you slice a
yeah.
lasagna, when you get a slice of lasagna, it's different layers, right? So all
Or
of
cut a
those,
tree. You know what I'm saying?
exactly, all of those different
Yeah.
layers is different times. Eventually, bro, what we see right now, everything that we know is going to be a layer.
Right.
That's just how it is, bro. We will obviously, the human race won't even exist by that point, or we would have left Earth, one or the other.
That reminds me of a conspiracy. You said like layers is like, you know, like in Egypt, the pyramids and all that shit. It's like it seems like there was a layer, then they built the pyramids, but there was a layer before that. Like there was a base there, and they found the base and then built they shit on top of it. Like somebody kept building upon building. You know what I mean? It's like there's a conspiracy that
And
I think it was
I
out
think
in
it
Chicago.
was I think it was covered with like white lime or something like that too. If I'm
That's a
correct,
fact.
you know what I'm saying? The
With gold at the
pyramids,
top.
yeah.
That's a fact. That's a
Gold
fact.
at the top, yeah.
Um, there's a conspiracy where it's like, oh, there was a like a mental reset on the planet. Like there's certain shit that we used to build that we don't build no more. You know what I mean? There's a certain cement that we can't make no more. It's like what happened to that?
Right.
What happened to the history of that
Well,
cement?
they
What happened to
attribute a lot of that to some type of mass extinction.
I'm
So,
talking about like the last 300 years ago, not like
300
1,000 years
years
ago.
ago.
Yeah, I'm talking about like like the last 200 years ago. There's certain shit we can't explain about like
About architecture and
architecture.
shit, like we've just
Yeah,
lost the knowledge.
yeah.
I mean, a lot
You
of
know what
that.
I mean?
Well, if it's 200 years ago, then you figure that that might just be some type of government interference. Like, oh well, if
Yeah,
you,
that's what I mean by like,
And you think
reprogramming us, you know what I'm saying? They I mean imagine the information that's inside locked up in the Vatican's,
oh
they
shit,
they got
oh,
some
they
oh
got all
serious
types of
shit
shit,
in
shit,
that
bro. They
bitch,
got the they
nigga,
got
They
the
got some
can
giant
you
serious in
bones.
there.
imagine? Can you?
They got the
Hmm.
giant bones.
Listen,
They got the Ark of the Covenant.
I'm going in there and I want to know a couple things. One of them
Now,
things
you
is,
can't go in there.
do
You can't go in
demons
there.
exist? Because I know y'all got recorded exorcisms and this shit. Now, yeah, you can't even. People like us would never be able to get access into the Vatican. You know?
You know what I
Oh
think
nah.
demons and shit is now, bro? You know what I think that shit is, bro? So y'all know what CERN is, right?
CERN, yes, the weather.
Remember we talked about CERN? No, the weather is HARP.
So, what is CERN? Mind
Harp, yeah,
control?
Harp is in Alaska or something like that.
HARP,
Yeah.
HARP is the weather control shit. Yeah, they can make frequencies. They can make two things. They can make earthquakes if they shoot down, and they make fucking thunderstorms if they shoot up.
Hurricanes. Yeah,
Yeah,
all
they
that,
make that
yeah.
shit if they
And
shoot up,
that's
and if they
why,
shoot down,
they trail the chemtrails with the magnesium to follow the storm lines. Boom.
boom.
All right. So, what was you saying,
But
bro?
CERN, you know what CERN is, though.
Vaguely. I've heard it. I've heard of it, but I don't remember.
You definitely heard of it. CERN is basically a huge fucking star generator under Switzerland and part of France.
A star
That area.
generator?
Yeah, it's
What
like
does that
what
mean?
they're doing is
What's that, like a Stargate or something? Like they have like some portal shit?
yeah, yeah.
Quantum
That's what
mechanics,
I would
bro?
call it. That's what I would call it.
You talking about quantum mechanics?
All right, this is the story. They built this shit and they said they was looking for the Higgs boson particle. They was looking for a particle they didn't know was there. So imagine that's like me saying, yo, give me billions of dollars to build this machine. I'm looking for something that I don't know is there. I'm just looking for something. It just sounds weird. But they got all this money up. They their own government under there, right? They got their own laws and shit. People live under there, right? But yeah, they found the lo and behold, guess what? They they
Oh
they blast some
shit.
shit together and they find the particle. They find it. And so now it's like they had a report come out one time. They were like, oh, we could open up a gateway for like 3 seconds or some shit. And so it's like if the dude is willing to say 3 seconds, how long you really think they could open that shit up for?
Right. Now, let me ask you this.
That shit's wild.
Do you believe that this is like a form of singularity that we would find in a black hole? Because we can't see into the black hole because it's devoid, it's
Like
taking in everything. But if we could see into the black hole, scientists believe that that is the key to opening up wormholes. So did they find singularity without having to deal with a black hole?
Yes.
yeah,
Inadvertently.
this is
This is
Back to the Future or
Stargate.
something. Going,
It's Stargate. Remember
yeah,
it's
Stargate. Yeah,
Stargate. It's Stargate. So
yeah.
what they're saying is they can open up the gateway for like seconds. I'm sure they can do a lot longer than seconds. But if you can open up wormholes, this is transportation, right? There's no need to fly nowhere. I could walk through a wormhole, go to Japan, right? Like I can transport goods not only on this planet, but right. So that's what they say they're doing versus what it seemed like they doing.
This is wormhole. They're trying to
And
open
then
up a
on top of
wormhole.
that, here
That's
goes
what
some more
this is.
conspiracy. Like it seems, what if every time they fuck with this machine, that's why we get like little
Stargate. It's
like
Stargate.
fractal ripples
Right.
on the universe and shit changes. Febreze ain't Febreze no more. It's Febreze. You know what I mean? Like, what if the Mandela effect is just because again, like, what we're talking
Hey
about is
man.
hold on real quick. What we're talking about is many worlds theories, right? Multiple realities, right? Reality stacked on realities. Every choice you made a different reality. So there's a reality where we didn't do this tonight, right? And so that's stacked upon this one. And so if you had a CERN that can open up, I can go to the reality where we didn't do this shit. That's basically what you're talking about. But what happens when I close that? Like, what if some of that ripples? There's a ripple effect where now the things from that
It's
place
for
are the things
Brez.
here.
God damn.
Yeah, shit. Remember that show Quantum Leap?
Yo, Quantum Leap. Yo, Mess, you're wild for that shit. My mom
Yeah.
used to watch Quantum Leap all the time, and I started watching that shit because she was watching that shit. Yo, Quantum Leap used to come on, and then right after Quantum Leap, it was motherfucking MacGyver. Remember that?
Oh, back to back
Yo.
classics. Yeah. Yo, you ain't watched Quantum Leap, Tay?
I've definitely seen it a couple times, but
Oh
I
man,
never. I
it's right up,
wasn't.
it's right on the conversation, man. It's
For
right in the
real.
conversation. What you talking about?
Yeah, so I
Yo,
know
it's
of it. I know
dope.
of it.
It's dope. What else?
Yeah,
Fucking Magnum PI and shit. Yo, bro.
yeah,
There
yeah.
was some shit that
Night.
niggas used to
What was
watch.
the other one? Night. What was the other one?
Night
Night.
Rider. Night Rider.
Night
Yeah,
Rider. Yeah.
With David
yeah.
Hasselhoff. Yo, bro.
Oh man, 18.
18 was the
18 was
one
my
though.
shit. I ain't gonna hold
18
you.
was the one. I'm not gonna lie, bro. For real. 18 was the best out of everything we just made.
Okay, so no, it was MASH in 18. It
Nah,
was MASH in
you was
18.
you used to watch
Oh, I
MASH?
was waiting for
Nah,
Buzz
you
to
know what it
finish,
was,
bro.
bro?
I used to tap in on Mash,
You know
man.
what it was,
Really?
bro? Stan used to watch
Nobody
MASH,
liked
dude.
Mash. I used to like Mash,
Yo,
man.
bro, everybody
Rest in
hated
peace to my
MASH, right?
step-pops. My step-pops used to watch MASH. My step-brother's name is from MASH. He named my step-brother after
Yo,
the character from MASH.
straight out RIP to the OG. I'm looking at his
just
prayer
saying.
card right now, bro. I got that shit up on the computer. I'm looking at his prayer card right now, bro. You already know.
That's crazy, man. Mash, bro.
That's crazy, bro. I only started liking MASH after I was older. Like, I used to hate MASH, and I used to fucking hate Frasier. But then I started
Yo, I
watching
always
these
loved
shits.
Frasier. I don't know what that.
But
You,
now,
why
you
you
know what
hated
it is?
Frasier?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right. I'm gonna
It
tell
was
you right
dry
now.
as fuck.
If the both of you liked MASH and Frasier, that's because you guys have an understanding, a supreme understanding of the English language, because these are dialogue-based shows.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah, I used to
There's
watch
not
that shit. I
much.
used to watch Cheers too. I used to watch
Nah,
Cheers.
Cheers was my shit. Cheers was my shit. There's not much to these shows besides the human interaction, the dialogue. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, as a kid, I was like, yo, after watching all the shit we just named, to put on slow ass MASH at the end of the night, I was like, nah, I'm ready. I can't watch this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting on
Nah,
Rocky and
yeah, I'm not
Bullwinkle
gonna
for
say I
sure.
watched Rocky and Bullwinkle. Now I'm not gonna say I watched MASH like dedicated. Nah, it was on sometimes, but I ain't gonna say I
But no,
watched.
I
Yeah, you know what I'm
appreciated it though.
saying.
As I got older.
When we get to the house in the afternoon, it used to come on. If there was nothing popping, Mash was playing, then that's what it was. But I ain't buying the collectors, volume 1, 2, and 3. You know what
Yo,
I'm
shout out to Alan Arkin, yo. I know about MASH, bro. It's not that I don't know, but I know about MASH. You know what I'm
You
saying?
probably know more about MASH than I do, son.
Nah,
my pops used to watch
actors'
a lot of-
names on that, man. You know what I'm saying? You
Nah,
watching,
the
Mug.
actors' names.
Yo,
You
for real. But
watching.
you know what it was? Because I would fall asleep to the shit. It would come on and be like, all
Yo,
right, bedtime.
facts.
So while I'm going to sleep,
Yeah.
I'm looking at the credits, Alan Arkin, ba ba ba. So I always remember that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. That was a long fucking time ago,
Yeah.
man. Niggas is old out here, bro. Niggas is old out here.
I'm trying to tell you, man. Wisdom coming in heavy.
Oh, man. I'm glad, though, man, because it's like, when you younger, bro,
Oh,
you come up with a set of niggas and it's like, you don't realize that, nigga, 10, 15 years from now, not only is half of these motherfuckers not going to be talking to you, half of them ain't going to be alive. Maybe more.
yeah.
They're not going to be
Yeah,
alive.
man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shit is wild, bro, because my wife's cousin, a dude who I grew up with, he was just murdered in Kansas maybe 4 weeks ago.
Oh man,
And
rest in peace.
nah, yeah, rest in peace to TC, man. We ain't always see eye to
Yeah,
eye. We ain't always see eye to eye, but there, you know, when a nigga, you know, when somebody has a bad heart, and he had a good heart. You know what I'm saying?
right,
You
right.
know when somebody's an evil person, and he was not that. And the way he went out was, it was bad, bro. So you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to him. Shout out to the family, and yeah, man. I say that to say, you know, I grew up with dude, bro. Like there was a certain time I've known him since I was fucking 13 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be 37 in March. You feel me? So it's like, yeah, man. There's certain dudes who you grow up with, and they just, yeah, man. You know, so
Yeah,
it's a blessing. I say that to say this: it's a blessing to be here with my niggas right now, talking this shit, laughing, having a good time, and living this life. You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? You feel me?
Absolutely, man. That shit is that's real talk, man. That's real talk. First thing I do when I do get up in the morning, man, no matter what I got going on, first thing I do, man, is what I'm saying, I tap in within myself, man, talk to God, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Thank
And
God. You know what the funny thing is? I just
yeah.
straight like that. I just started doing a lot of that. Like, yo, bro, I've never been an overly religious person. I've never been like, I don't want to say, it's like, yo, I have really good qualities, but I'm a fucking asshole. You know what I'm saying? Like I got really good qualities as a person, but I'm a fucking asshole. You feel me? So it's like I really recently just started when things slow down or when I wake up in my head, thank God. You know, you woke me up, you woke my kids up, you woke my wife up, you woke my parents up. Thank the Lord. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Real talk. And it's like, I don't know if I necessarily believe in that, but I know that I got to give thanks somewhere. I know that this is a blessing. I
right,
know that this is a blessing, and I got to give thanks somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So, yeah, bro. So when you say that, you know, also me and Guru was talking about this the other day. I just man, I shouldn't even fucking say this because this is gonna get out. I just started making my bed. And not I just started making my bed, I just started making my bed again. Like, you know, I'm married, bro. So, you know, my wife would make the bed, right? And yeah, bro, I just started making my bed again because I read something and it was like, niggas was like, yo, if you make your bed every day, you're something like 200% more likely to become a millionaire in life. You know what I'm saying? And
Oh shit, okay.
it's not the money. It's not the money about the what I read. It's the fact that making your bed is the first task of the day. If you do a task as soon as you get out of the bed, your day is going to be task orientated. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I want to get more done with my day. Let me try these little things. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. And you know what?
Because
I'm
if
not
you
gonna lie, bro. It works. I'm not gonna lie.
you know what?
Yeah,
Because it's like your
no, it
brain
does.
doesn't tally what is like what is big or small in the sense of like, oh, this has weight. You know what I mean? It's just like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, this is information. So it's like, okay, first thing we did was we made a bed. We completed a task. It doesn't say this is a big task or small task. It's like we did a task.
Right.
What's the next task? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Nah, for real. For real. All right,
That's
Mess. Listen,
good, man.
we're gonna drop another joint, man. What you want to hear, bro?
Man, you know what? Go ahead and yeah, do one of them spins, man. Whatever your finger land on, you know what I'm saying?
Got you. Let's see what we got.
I keep that 40 on me. Can you hear me out there? Huh. Holy commandments, come holiest nigga. I'm out for bread routes. I'm connected in the streets and send a fiend to your fucking house and take you out. Man, I'm cool and collective and calm. I did some things that I'm taking to the grave with me. I can never say in a song. If I did, then you lame with me. I don't judge a nigga. I just cut them off, middle fingers up, fuck them all, ain't no dirt on me. I dusted off and played a game with you. I did some long nights and did some motherfucking game with you. Slime in the box, you better keep that shit in the lot. Oh, we coming for you. I keep that heat on the product, like it's underneath the foil. What's the coil? Hit the soil. Too much fentanyl could turn a lovely day into turmoil. Hold up here. What you looking at? What you looking at? Hey, I want each and every motherfucking rack that falls out the ceiling. That shit falls out of a cow's ass, nigga. I want it, nigga. Let's go. Hold a bit. What you looking at? Survivor slum. I'm off for racks, nigga. Hold a bit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Woo!
Let's fucking go.
Yo, bro. This nigga said too much fentanyl could turn a nice day into turmoil.
Yeah.
Teach.
Yo, my boy.
Yeah.
Nah, you know what? Like I said, bro. Yo, this nigga talks on everything, bro. Like, yo, man, I am a fan, my
Salute,
nigga.
my brother.
You understand? I'm over here listening to this shit, and it's like, yo, some of these songs I ain't heard in a minute. And I'm like, yo, oh my days. This nigga is a fucking monster, bro.
Salute, my brother.
This nigga's a fucking monster. Nothing but heat, bro. What a mess. Gray area. Yes, sir. That was fire, nigga. God damn. We're going to drop another one.
Let's fucking
We're going to drop
go.
another one.
Indeed.
All right. Here we go.
I see the vision and the vision getting brighter. The sun coming in, the white devil trying to kill my melanin. But I rise above, I ain't keeping shit cordial. Nah, pour Hennessy for the niggas who pass morals. Yeah. I seen the horror, felt the horror when it grabbed me. The demons in the back seat, lighting in the caddy. 13, 14, running with no daddy. Streets came to save me. Had early babies. Intro to the drugs in the 80s. Crazy. Mama never knew that I would fall victim to a design system. She prayed to God that I would listen, but I was hurting. I ain't know until I listened. Knucklehead, looking in my baby's eyes, I told lies. Told them I'll be back, but in the corner I was high. Stealing with the blackness, so many dead, I feel alone. I don't trust a soul, my body cold. Wishing I was dead, too many voices in the head. I'm fighting demons, open eyes in the bed, holding lead. Sweating cause the body in the red. No wheels, call wheel for the wheels. Robbed them niggas and then we fled. Kamala's gonna get us, is what he said. I looked at him and said, fuck that bitch, I need the bread. Just get me to the house so the veins can get fed. You know the vibes, so many stories I can never tell. So many bodies yelling out for hell is genocide. I'm out the hole now, killing it, a different ride. My mama laugh when I call now, no need to cry. Me and my father, we build now, no longer dry. Me and my kids, we real, it's the DNA inside. I will say more, too many die, so you gotta respect the silence. Rest in peace. I'ma see you when I fly. Poison.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. This is a legendary night for the podcast, man.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom.
That's the
Missiles.
album
Boom, boom,
cut
boom, boom,
right
boom,
there.
boom, boom.
That was fire, man. The beat was hard.
The sample, but the song is amazing. And then that sample at the end, bro. I'm such a fan of putting samples on everything. Like, if I didn't think that it would annoy people, I would have a sample on the front and the end of every track. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got a lot of them too, man.
It adds more dimension to the song. You know what I mean? A lot of times a good sample, you know what I mean? Like, or having something played at the end, it just adds more dimension to, you know what I mean? The theme of, or whatever's present on the track. Whatever you did and you add something dope like that, then it's like it kind of level, you know what I mean?
That was an absolute banger, man.
Like ice.
Right.
Yo, we got two more. We're gonna chop it up a little bit more, then we're gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna drop the second to last song right now.
Bet.
This is Gray Area. We got Whata Mess in the building. This is legendary. Let's go.
Salute.
pitching off the mound, boy. Got some clowns, boy. Got them niggas straight tripping off my crown, boy. How that sound, boy? We them niggas straight pitching off the mound, boy. Got some clowns, boy. Got them niggas straight tripping off my crown, boy. Peep the sound. Third eye seen it coming. I ain't around cause all y'all still bumming. I read the comments, I can tell. A lot of y'all ain't never been through nothing. The heartbreak, the pain. Crying in the middle of the night, yeah. Hoping things will change. Gun to the brain like fuck it, I ain't okay, yeah. I fight the demons like I'm Ali. Scarred by the days I used to sleep on the concrete. With my mother on a Tyler mattress in a thin sheet. The pork dirty but the wool's full. Yeah, a sound sleep. The mind working the bench press suplex. Any who tests in any color sheet. Indeed, I've been woke since 03. You been sleeping and peeping.
Fire, nigga. Fire.
Indeed.
So, yo, I'm gonna play this last one, Cruise Control, and then I gotta ask you, when is the Book of Mess 4 dropping? When can we expect that?
It's gonna be sometime in November. I want to say about the third week November somewhere. I want to drop it somewhere close to the holiday, kind of make it more of an event. The last two records, the Cruise Control and the joint you just played right now, Crown Boy. That's off the Book of Mess 4.
Yo, that's dope, bro. And we got I'm on one of them. I'm on one of them. I know I'm on that.
Man, you slayed the shit out of that, man. The homies love that record, by the way.
Now let me ask you, can we drop it? We gonna drop the episode because like we want to coincide with your promotion?
No, I was about to say, listen, we dropping that right when the shit drop. We dropping that on time. You heard? This
Since
drop.
That's the case, can we drop that record we did after this Cruise Control one? You cool with that?
Oh yeah, I can send it to you.
I got it. I already sent it. I got it already.
I bet, yeah. That's we in there.
I bet. Let's get into Cruise Control.
Cruise Control. This is featuring my boy Green Illinois, man. Super duper, man. I that's all I gotta say. Just hit a homeboy, man. He young too, like early 20s.
All right, let's cook, yo. Shout out. How you pronounce it? How you pronounce his name?
Green Illinois.
Green Illinois. Shout out to the boy. Let's go.
It's the end of her season. When I clinch, coming from mine, rule design, God driven, What a design, feel the slime when I lift them up. No shades, no intimidations. You gotta get your groove on before you can tell another way to put his food on. Here's the flagrant. I made plays that got us paid with the Haitians and made other plays that I couldn't deliver, so I had to use me a Caucasian. Pace it back and forth cause I had no patience. Give me the bomb so I can distribute the pavements. My Chinese girl gave bags out and we never seen a patient. I'm paranoid, call my lot to get me and bring new cases. Hello, we gon' tell them so. Never sell our soul. Cash coming in, yeah, we like it slow. What we on? Cruise control. What we on? Cruise control.
Yo, this that arm, leg, arm. All of the above shit. Faded off the contact. Trying to get the plug shit. Room shakers, we the flyest niggas in the function. The boots played and sitting like Tobias at the luncheon. Fuck a club record, Lord, my music for the punch-ins. A couple drug records, I've been moving like the thugs did. Drama at my girl house, charm at my mom's shit. Seeming like wherever I'm required, it's a mosh pit. I message paragraphs, texting over nonsense. Sorta like religion, when they need me, then the God dip. Church was on the far side, hell was where we all live. Wishing it would take us to the Mecca, we was all kids. Philly was my pop spot, we was going all in. Rhinos on my sneakers, wore the echo like Lacar shit. Brush touch easels like divas hours after prom night. I'm squeezing in between her bums, creaming like a Klondike. It's sickening. I'm dreaming of the day she let me hit again. At 5-star pussy, grip riding like Michelin. I'm knuckled up. I hit him while he limping. If he fuck with us, the whip slide.
Missile tonight. Nobody
Yeah.
say. That's crazy, bro. And yo, Griot Noy,
Yeah,
listen, man. Shout out to him. That nigga's nice.
that nigga's
My boy cooking. That's a
stupid nice, yo. Matter of
That
fact,
nigga's nice.
let me plug you in. He just dropped the album, bro, like a couple weeks ago with Sean Lynx, produced the whole album.
Woo.
Yo, this
Something
shit is
different.
fucking crazy, man.
Something
I'm like,
different.
my
Yo,
man's
listen,
is
man. Tell
out
him
of
to tap in,
control.
bro. Both of y'all come back, man. Tell him to tap in, man. That's what this is about. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, indeed,
We would
man.
love to have him, bro. We'd love to have him. You feel me?
Super nice, young buck too, man. It's
Yeah,
fucking
man.
crazy,
And it's dope when they're young. It's dope when they're young and they rap like they're our age because you, like you said, I could tell if you've seen enough or not. I can
right,
tell. I can
right,
tell if a nigga seen enough or not.
right.
That nigga seen enough. That nigga passed the
Yeah,
requirements. Have you seen enough? Check. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Straight like that.
the
You
requirement.
feel me? But god damn, yo,
Yeah.
Mess, man. I'll tell you right now, flat out, I don't listen to niggas, bro. I don't listen to niggas. You a nigga I listen to, bro. I am a
Well,
fan of yours, and you are one of my favorite artists, bro.
oh man,
You,
salute my brother, man. It means a
nah,
lot, man. It
listen, I
really
appreciate
does.
that, but yo, bro, nah, man. The world needs to. I feel like the world needs to know. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs to know that this nigga Mess is a problem, bro.
For sure,
Straight like
man.
that.
Indeed.
You know?
Appreciate you, my
Listen,
brother, for real.
we got one more. We snuck a special one in there. This is off the Book of Mess 4. This is my guy Whata Mess, and I happen to lend my talents on this one. We
Facts.
gonna
Let's
rock
go.
this shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit called Yeah. All right?
Yeah.
Let's go. Gray area. What a mess. Let's cook.
Hey yo, man. Hey yo, step the fuck back, huh? If I jump, my slimey's gon' jump. If I don't, my fist gon' break a bone off. Spirit deep, just to feel it, you gon' need a sonar. Yeah. If I don't, my slimey's gon' dump, huh? If I jump, my fist gon' break a bone off. Spirit deep, just to feel it, you gon' need a sonar. Yeah. Use a pump, opposite of war. I been dope, ain't no antidote for that. I'm the provider, hotter than Nevada. I got the illest sounds. Sock, ain't no acting when I say I'm done with the drama. I ain't do it, your honor. I just lay up in the cut and double shit up, triple shit up. In my own lane, pressing the clutch. Celine boxer got these bitches, all on my nuts is never rough. It's skinny, always been to strategize. Always make a move, I'm forever the analyzer. If I'm rolling, best believe it's 50. Cause I'm paranoid, I've been through a lot of shit. I don't trust a bitch, did 100 licks. I ain't changed, but I change and I'm loving it. If I jump, my slimey's gon' jump. If I don't, my fist gon' break a bone off. Spirit deep, just to feel it, you gon' need a sonar. Yeah. If I don't, my slimey's gon' dump, huh? If I jump, my fist gon' break a bone off. Spirit deep, just to feel it, you gon' need a sonar.
Yeah. Once again, it's on like we just paid the bill. Outside tweaking, he won't make it through the week for real. These the last days, chain smoking to the rapture land. I really had a whole dorm floor off the Atavans. I'm not the RA, but I could calm it down. Lorazepam, dog food, turn the rice dirty, no Zatarans. I bombed through, sending scud missiles where they love issues. You don't know the feeling, son, get ripped and have his blood hit you. Bitch is just a gap, she gon' lie like she in love with you. Speaking, flipping tongues, twisting fingers, they get up with you. Pastor singing hallelujah praises, pass the plate around. Pass the plate around, plate around. Got your in 3 months, he's still a convalescent. Yeah. They was dotting I's and crossing T's over P's and Q's. Wild how he ain't really a shooter, just a decent dude. We all got a limit. Once we in it, everything could move. Anyone could go. Finalize the business and embraced by those who know. Smoke an eighth and rip the show. It's only righteous. Every dead body is priceless. Now you know.
If I jump, my Slammies gon' jump.
Straight murder. Straight murder, bro.
Bodies.
Yo, it's crazy, man, because I think about that verse. I think about when I was writing it. And there's a specific little 1-2 I do. Pass the plate around, got your mama stressing. If he's about to blitz his 3 months, he's still a convalescent. Bro, that's all inspiration from how you get down. That's all inspiration from how you get down. I said, you know what? Nah, I gotta brick it like him. This his track. I gotta pay a little homage to him in that shit. And I bricked it like that. And that's how it came out. And it's like, yo. Yeah, man.
You know what's wild? Bro. That when we ride it in the whip, you know that one part where Kendrick Lamar says, what she said? My left row just went viral. You know what I'm saying? That one part. Yo, my nigga in the car, everybody sings that part. Got your mama stressed. You know, this is it right here. Shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's dope that you added that extra, you know what I'm saying, history towards it, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Nah, yeah. It's just me tipping my hat to you, bro. You already know. That's a banger.
Salute, my brother, man.
I appreciate the consideration on every track, man. You already know that. And I'm telling you right now, if y'all like that, if y'all fuck with Mugs on Drugs and Whata Mess, I've never heard Whata Mess and Guru before. I'm trying to see what that sound like. I'm trying to see what that sound like. You know what I'm saying?
Well, nah. Remember, we got leg drop. We got one in the chamber.
We do. That's an ROT feature. That's an ROT feature.
Yeah, we got leg drop. We got one leg drop.
I want to hear the chemistry. I want to hear the chemistry with you two though. Like I want to hear that chemistry because I already know. Like yo, I already know. I'm in anticipation.
Yeah,
bro.
I got that verse down.
Yeah.
Moving back to NY soon, gentlemen. Get that verse down. We back to it all the way, man.
Yes. Nah, that's a fact,
up,
bro.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Coming back to the towns, nigga. The town needs you, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Need me.
The town needs you, nigga.
I told Bugs the other day. I said, man, we're gonna drop some shrooms and Guru's drink for leaving.
Hey, nigga, I fuck with the shrooms, so it's like I might be like, oh, this is the heavenly drink right here.
Shrooms lately.
I never fuck with that shit, bro. I never fuck with it. What is it? Okay, so let me ask you this: both of y'all have experienced it, right?
Yeah.
Guru, you fuck with. All right, what is?
Shit, I got a big ass bag right now.
Yo, so you know what I will say? It's like I'm down to do enough where it's like I really trip with y'all. You know what I mean? You got to be with niggas you fuck. You got to be with your people type shit.
Right.
Like,
yeah, you got to. Hell yeah, you got to.
I've only done enough shrooms and acid to like vibrate to feel good. You know what I mean? I've had acid tabs and I've had shrooms, but the amount of shrooms I had wasn't enough to like trip and see colors and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is that all that happens though? Is that all that happens? Like all you see is colors? That's
so
it?
you know, wait, real quick, to the point of when we was talking about frequencies and shit, like I felt like my body was vibrating. Right. Remember you said the heart vibrate. Everything has a resonant frequency and shit. When I was on mushroom, I felt like I was vibrating. I felt like I felt the vibration of my body. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. I've been microdosing and I've been kind of just like, you know, because these things, you know, once you for the regular person, I just wake up and go to work and do nothing, and you know what I'm saying, binge watch, you know what I'm saying, something on Netflix. They might say, oh, you shrooming, oh, you wild, you out of control, you know. But like really, like it's like, yo, you got to do your research on this. You know what I'm saying? This shit is
microdosing, because I know the term. Yeah, go break that down. What's that?
Well, you know what I'm saying. I'm still a newbie to it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I started with a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Eighth, then a little bit. You know, eighth and half, and then a quarter. You know, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
that's a kind of a lot.
But you know what I'm saying, man. Yo, let me tell you something. Like I lost a lot of
everybody's
brain
different.
waves,
Yeah,
brain
yeah.
cells, you know what I'm saying, for my years of doing shit, man. But these motherfuckers
I
is bringing
feel
these
you.
motherfuckers
Everybody's
back. You know what
tolerance
I'm
is
saying?
different.
Right.
But when you say microdoses, like
Right.
you said, it's taking a little bit to kind of get the boost and the benefits of what's going on, but
Right.
not be like drugged up. Right. So you might do that. Like there's a lot of people, they say they do that shit all day. Like instead of drinking coffee, niggas go to work and microdose. That's a fact.
Oh yeah, yeah. Some of them are wild, but I'll sit down and I'll meditate. You know what I'm saying, and I'll go ahead and I'll harvest. I'll plant a seed. You know what I'm saying, in the universe. You know what I'm saying?
Have some time to
And
yourself. Yo, now you saying like that meditating, having that time to do that, that's important. You know what I mean? Reset.
yeah,
That shit
yeah,
makes me want to try that shit, bro. And you know what? Everybody I've ever talked to about it, they say it has a bad stigma, and then it's like it's an enlightenment tool. You
it
know what I'm
is. You know
saying?
what I'm saying?
Crazy
Right,
how, like you said, it got a bad stigma because of how our government treated and how like but like in places like Amsterdam, it's like everywhere. It's like in the corner store, you buy some chips and some mushrooms. Like it's just weird how like it's such a stigma here, and then you go to a place where it's
right,
like that shit.
right, right. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know, that's
It's
weird.
like yeah, like right, like like I said, like the regular person, you know, TV is, you know what I'm saying? They'll TV will tell them like, oh, these are the worst things ever. You know what I'm saying? Because the person taking it on, the actor taking it is, they made it so like, like it's such a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? But um, really, man, you gotta do your dues. You know what I'm saying? And tap into them, and so far, man, um, I'm really, really tapped in with the universe, man. So uh, once I meditate and I plant them seeds, doing a little microdosing, man. Yo, kid you not, kid you, bro. I'll put this on everything I love, bro. Not even less than a week later, bro. Shit's just manifesting. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Shit is just coming out, man. Shit is just,
mm.
I'm so tapped in, bro, that I get hated. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Well, break that
You
down. How
know,
long you meditate for? How long you meditate for?
I've been meditating for about a half hour. You know what I'm saying?
Half hour.
Make
Okay.
sure, yeah, get myself a half hour really good. You know what I'm saying?
Do you
Um,
do you do music or you just straight? What's your joint?
no, I'm just straight raw, straight raw. You know what I'm saying? Just tapping right into myself.
I feel like a lot of the meditation now is like is because everything has this level of like it's just a fad. It's like the fad meditators is like, oh, there's so much music and apps, right? But it's like, nah, if you're really doing it, you could do that in silence. Like it's probably even best, right? To like just be in a silent room.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because you're able to also, I also I got a bell that I hit together. You know what I'm saying? I speak out certain words. You know what I'm saying? To let it vibrate into the universe. You know what I'm saying? Let it echo. You know what I'm saying? Let the wave. You know how we use wave when we record. You know what I'm saying? As you saying the word, you hit the two bells and let the word. You know what I'm saying? Flow through the house. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah.
You see, this is a whole nother level of ritual that I've never even experienced. And it's like, that is
Yeah.
powerful shit, bro. It is powerful shit. You're taking that
You know what's
and
a
it's
real good
carrying you
ritual that
through.
people shit on? They shit on the people that do the crystals and shit, right? We always see the crystals. Like growing up, it's like we used
Right.
to know people that had them shits in their houses. Like it was like I don't know, it was fringy, like it was like just cute, right? But it's like nah, that shit really holds energy. It got a frequency of its own, different shit's going
Yo,
on. Like
I'm gonna drop another gem on you. Talking about crystals. You know what I'm saying? I keep jade crystal in my wallet. You know what
Mm,
I'm saying? It attracts money. You know what I'm saying?
really?
that's a fact. Jade is wealth. Jade
Jade
is supposed to be for the
crystal.
wealth.
Yeah, yeah, man. I got two of them joints in my wallet, man. You know what I'm saying? Throw them things in there, and I pull for the universe. You know what I'm saying? I pull it out of it. You know what I'm saying? It brings me the fruit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I plant the seed, and the universe brings me the fruit, man.
Because
You know what I'm
what you
saying?
want and what you need is already exists in the universe. Like you're saying, use that crystal to kind of to
It's
tune it,
already, man.
bring
It's
it
already
To
in.
there,
draw it
bro.
near, right?
I
You
mean,
draw it into your solar system, into your gravitational pull.
yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's all, and um, anyone that's around you, you know what I'm saying? They'll get blessed too, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you'll also. I'm not around a lot of people that are like you know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, I am, but I'm not I don't keep them where I sleep. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? not close enough to where I sleep, where negative people are around. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
No, I hear that. I hear that.
Um,
You protect your
I know,
energy in your
because I
home
play. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I do play the game. I play the game, man. You hear it a lot in my lyrics too. You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
You know, I play the game. I move a piece for the score. You know
For
what I'm
sure.
saying? Um, so it's you gotta know when to, if I need to, knock somebody over the head, it's because, they presented that card. I play the
Right.
game. I'm never, and I know when to, not to, and this, that, and move. I know how to move out here. You know what I'm saying? And, who I'm dealing with and who not to engage with. And, I also understand things that, my life path number might not connect with the life path number over there. We gonna be arguing all night. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So once I figure that out, and I'll be like, all right, cool. I just leave it there, and then I'll switch my whole entire, the whole thing for the night to live. You know what I'm saying?
That's real
Um,
shit.
because we could all get there. You know what I'm saying? If it gets gravy, you know what I'm saying? We could all get, and you have to be able to. I also play that game too. You know what I'm saying? That I have to show you. I have to show you the worst. You know what I'm saying? Expect the worst. You know what I'm saying? When
You
you fuck with
know,
this. You know what I'm saying?
a lot of us
So,
grow in circumstances or come from situations where it's like poverty. It's not enough. You like our mentality is like it's not enough. It's not enough, right? So you fighting the people around you. It's like, but if you got the skill, and we all come with quality to the table, it's like it's plenty. Like you just said, you Jane your if
oh
you
yeah,
benefit, it's plenty. So it's like we gotta the mentality got to be inverted to abundance. You know what I'm saying? Like yo, we gotta live in abundance.
yeah,
It's plenty out here. We just gotta get it. You know what I mean?
absolutely, absolutely, man. It's funny you said that, bro, because one of the things that I always use to when I speak to some of these young kings, man, is and it's a small little, you know, small little gem, like I'd be like, yo, you look how many landscaping companies are out here. How many landscaping companies you see out here? You know what I'm saying? Like it's hundreds and hundreds in your city, in your little corner, and then just this little 3-4 miles, there's hundreds of landscapers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everyone, it's enough for everyone. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's more
It's
than
enough for
enough.
everyone.
And
You know?
if you're not doing that good, guess what? The government will give you a tax break.
Yeah.
So you got an LLC and you're doing right, like
Let's
so
tell you something. You know what I'm saying? I said, what I said, conversations with millionaires, IQ was up. You know what I'm saying? They'll
that's right.
they're gonna tell
Mm,
you how to get them
mm.
tax breaks. You know what I'm saying?
There's a
So,
book.
For
There's
real,
a book
bro.
from this series, Rich Dad Poor Dad is a book about the wealthy tax shit. I gotta send that to y'all, but the PDF. But it's like, yeah, that's a fact. The game the blueprint is there, it's just something we don't get. It's just levels to different. It's like 3 games and several levels in each game. You know what I'm saying?
right, you
For
know,
sure.
it's dope too, man. I mean, the game is big, man. You know what I'm saying? Once you tap in, it's small rocks that you moving. You know what I mean? But once you start looking up, you know what I'm saying? Remember Mortal Kombat when you have to go face somebody, you keep moving up. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? I'm
Yup.
talking about the face.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying? When you about to face the other guy, you
The
keep moving
ladder.
up. You
You
know what I'm
keep
saying?
moving up the totem.
Like once you
Yup.
look up
Yup.
that tower, it's like, damn, that's a big ass fucking game you playing. You know what I'm saying? So it's you start to unlock uh, a lot of levels. You know what I'm saying? A lot of different levels. So it's dope, man. Shit is fire. Shit is fire. It really fucking is, man. That shit is like,
And
damn.
you just gotta have that
Yeah.
mentality about it. If you got the mentality like, oh, this shit is hard, it's whack, it's not, then it's gonna be that. But if you like, you know what I mean, if you looking forward to the challenge and excited about the new shit to unlock, like you said, the new level, then keep breaking the glass ceiling and pushing forward type shit.
Oh, that shit is and it's dope because a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, a lot of these scarred individuals, man, you know what I'm saying, these people that never leave, the projects or the ghetto or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? Um or just it don't even have to be that. It could be just a person that's just somewhere that just has a low vibration, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They never get to experience those. You could tell them all you want, like, yo, this is this. Oh, I just unlocked this level, man. Check this out, boom, boom, and they won't grasp it. You know what I'm saying? They just
because you
won't.
know
You know what I
what,
mean?
your environment becomes your identity, right? Like if you poor, and that's what you know. The project that becomes your identity. I know rich people on the other hand, it's like they lose their money. It's like, oh, they want to kill themselves because that was their identity. The money was their identity. The lifestyle they had was their identity. You know what I mean? So even in that instant, we gotta be
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
cognizant, but just
yeah.
careful of what that certain things being a part of what you say you are. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. No, it's true. It's a fact, man. You know what I'm saying? And, you know. But yeah, man. So I play the game. I play the game. I play the game. You know, and if something presents itself, you know what I'm saying? You know that I don't know, man. I'm definitely not one of those people that's gonna be like, you know, you got those ones that they don't humble themselves. They think that they, you know, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Nah. Something presents itself. I'm like, yo, okay, I'm about to learn something right here, right now. This my game chip just got heavy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Right.
So it just got heavier.
And it's like people like that are successful. People like that are successful because you realize that knowledge is the true currency.
It really is.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One of the smartest things I've heard was like, okay, like let's say it took you 25 years to learn something. I could take 25 years to learn it too. But if I got the money, if I got 10,000 and I could pay you 10,000 to learn what you learned 20, oh, that's I just saved 25 years. So it's like if you have the
Right.
money to do it, it's like I might as well. It's like, oh, it took you 5 years to learn a code, 10 years to learn a code. It's like, I can't code in 10 years, but I could pay you to do that. That makes sense. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's funny because we were having a conversation about this. We got a venture that we're working on. We're going to talk about that after we end the recording. But you know, the best thing, I'll say this real quick. The best thing about having a brotherhood with somebody, right, is the level of communication. Because when somebody is truly your brother, then you will accept their opinions. You know what I'm saying? You will take into consideration how they feel about a subject, and they will do the same for
Right.
you. So, you know, we were having a conversation about some type of technology, and you know, it's just like, yeah, bro, I respect everything that this man says and his opinion. You know what I'm saying? And I take it into consideration before I formulate my opinion. Like if I present an opinion and he counters my opinion, then I'm going to take his opinion into consideration before I formulate my next opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Yeah, that's
And I
that's
feel
really
like,
listening
yeah,
and understanding. That's a fact. You're trying to hear it out. It's like let me hear it out and see if it's some value here. And okay, well I'm gonna respond with this. That's a
Right.
fact. That's true conversation. Motherfuckers don't
right,
know how to
Oh, that's a
converse.
good. Yeah, absolutely. That's a grown conversation there. You know what I'm saying? You know,
straight like that.
it's definitely
You know
given.
what
You
happens a
know.
lot of times, real quick, bro, is like people just be emotional and our egos, and you just sometimes it don't be that. You know what I mean? Sometimes it don't be that. You know,
Right.
Right. Right.
like you
Yeah.
just said,
Yeah.
if we brothers, then it's like okay, it's not that. I got to remember, it's not that. I'm not talking to a stranger here. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's like the world bogs us down so much. The daily grind, doing whatever we doing, family life, dealing with our women, the ladies in our lives. It bogs us down so much that when we turn to each other, sometimes we're still, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is still sharp. You know what I'm saying? The barbs are still out because niggas been running.
Right.
Niggas been doing what we got to do to keep the head of the household together. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
So it's like, yeah, bro, you know, and I think it's important that, you know, when you care about anybody on any type of level, um, just be receptive, bro.
Yeah.
Be
Yeah.
receptive. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure, man.
Real
Shit is.
talk.
You know.
I don't know how we got on that tangent, but you know, that was just a little side note. You feel me? I consider both of y'all my brothers, man. Real talk,
Absolutely,
because it's
man.
like,
It's
yo,
truth, man. I really do. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I told you before, you know, Mugs, you know, I don't fuck with a whole lot of people, you know what I'm saying? You know,
nah, that's yo straight
I
cheese.
hit Mugs up one time. I said, damn, bro. I said, fuck, man, my bad, man. You know what I'm saying? It just, you
Nah,
know
and
what
what I
I'm saying?
told you,
Yeah, yeah,
bro.
you're right. Yeah,
It's a blessing,
yeah,
nigga. It's a blessing and it's an honor, nigga. Send that through,
yeah,
bro.
man.
Cause you know what, bro? Um, like I said, bro, I've been reading a lot about the planet and past extinctions and shit like that. And one of the things that also helped us evolve majorly was art, cave drawings, and then music. You know what I'm saying? So
Right,
fuck Well, don't never feel like you asking me too much. When it comes to music, nigga, you never asking me too much, bro.
Salute, my brother.
Never, nigga.
Appreciate
You
you.
can ask me for a verse every day, and I'm gonna do that, nigga. I'm gonna do that, bro, because this is what I do.
Also, it's
You
because
know what
it's
I'm
you, though,
saying?
man.
And
Because
me,
what's some other nigga?
right? Nah, but me pairing myself to him makes me better. You feel me?
Right.
That's how I look at it, bro. That's how I look at it. Like my wife, we was talking today, and she was under the impression that I don't like competition. And I said, nah, it's not that I don't like competition. I don't like contests. Because I mean, you know, this just from maybe if I could think we were watching a baking show, a baking contest, and I might have made a fucking off-brand comment about contests and how, you know, blah blah blah. Like I don't like contests. I love competition.
Right, I
We
was
could
gonna say,
go.
Right, right.
yeah, you
We
might,
could
you
spar.
might, maybe you didn't
We
like
could
that though.
spar. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna put my name in this hat for somebody who doesn't do what I do to judge all of us.
Oh, right, right,
You
right,
feel me?
right.
So I don't like contests, but I'm always for competition. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's not. It's as an MC. If you don't feel like you the best MC in the world, then you're not a real MC. You gotta feel like you're the best MC in the world, bro. Even if you know in your heart that there's 1,000 niggas that's better than me. I'm a dog. I'm a dog,
Hey,
bro.
I agree.
I'm a Pat Bev. I'm a motherfucking shit. Who am I? God damn, bro. I'm trying to think. I'm a motherfucking Gary Payton. Like, yo, dog, I'm a dog. I'm a Karl Malone. I'm a dog on this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? But there's 1,000 other dogs that are higher level than me. You feel
Right.
me? But I'm still the nicest dog in the yard. What? Feel me? That's how I feel. And you gotta feel like that. You have to feel like that. You know why? Because the soldier boys of the world feel like that. So if this nigga feel like that,
Right.
then yeah, of course. Niggas like us, we're kings, nigga.
Nah, I
When it
agree.
come to this music shit, when it come to this existence shit, nigga, we the kings of this shit, bro. You feel me? Real talk, man.
That's
I don't know. I'm just going off on a
I'm
tangent.
all the way with you on that because at the end of the day, it's a lot of shit. You know, at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, everybody feels, and you know, to the point of I forgot what Mess was saying before, but it's like, yeah, none of this shit gonna matter in 50 years anyway. The goofy shit or the real super, you know what I mean? Like, so you might as well
Right.
just do the best you can and focus on the
Right.
shit that matters to you, because
Wrapping it up, man. But you know, we was just getting to the point, like, yo, man, it's about brotherhood and it's about, you know, keeping it a buck and all of that. But listen, this is the gray area. It's been a monumental episode. All right. We got a real good dude here, man. And you know, I think we had a real dope conversation. We touched on a lot of stuff. And it was just genuine, man. You're not gonna meet a person more genuine than this dude, man. I guarantee it. What a mess, yo, man. The show thanks you, bro. I thank you. Much love, man. MOD, DeFi Dane, Guru Dane.
salute.
This is the gray area. We appreciate y'all.